What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stoss, and today I should have Damon with me. And we are here to have another game of Warhammer, the Old World. That's right, we're still cracking along with the Old World. And today it is going to be 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins versus the Beastmen Bray herds. Epic! Love it! The battle of the bestial. Green versus brown. Tusk versus horn. Haha, it's a classic. I love these games. Now, why isn't Damon standing next to me? And that is because I am filming this after the fact. So I had a bit of a technical issue with my camera. I had factory reset it for whatever reason and forgot to change the audio levels and only realized, after we did the intro. I did catch it for the rest of the game, and even the rest of the game that you're about to watch, it was still set a little bit too high, so it might peak a little bit occasionally, but the intro was completely useless. So I've had to refilm it now for you guys. So that is why Damon does not stand beside me. Damon! But he'll be there for the outro. So yes, Orcs and Goblins, Beastmen. I have painted one new model for my Orcs and Goblins. And it's a bit of a big model, which is a bit exciting, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit of a big one, but you'll get to see that in a minute. And Damon has also freshly painted a new model for his army, and it is also a little bit of a big one. So you'll get to see all of that in just a minute. Now, we're going to go through those YouTube things, guys. If you enjoy this video, do it. Put a like on the video, leave a comment at the end, tell me what you thought about it. If you want to support the channel and go the extra mile and help us continue to grow here, think about becoming a channel member. It's my channel members that are helping me invest in this channel in a financial way. All the new stuff recently, these new models, battle mats, terrain that you keep seeing getting added is coming straight from my channel members. So a huge, huge thank you to all of my current and past channel members. Now, speaking of new channel members, I've got a few new ones to shout out today. Yeah, boys. Oh, thank you so much. So coming in at core choice, we have Mike Elliott, Thomas Hill, Joseph Walukonis, Orchimedes, love that, and Doinier. You put numbers in your name and it's hard for me to say them. Dointer? I'm not sure. And then coming in at rare choice, the rarest of shout-outs, we have the channel member mysteriously known only as the letter J. So guys, Mike, Thomas, Joseph, Orchimedes, Dointer, J. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much for deciding to support what we're doing here. It's because of these bosses that you guys get to see these videos. So, without any further ado, we'll have a look at the armies, we'll have a look at the table, and then we will get this underway. And here is my 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins. So, starting out with the general, we have a Black Orc Warboss. This is Brogg Porkchoppa, who was gifted and painted for me by Chris Rabbiter. Chris, thank you so much, mate. He is going to be mounted on a warboar. He's got full plate armor and a shield. He wields the ogre blade, and he has a talisman of protection. There he is, Brogg. All right, moving on, we have Big Boss Zog, the battle standard bearer. He has a great weapon and the Deadard armor. And then we have Great Shaman Snaggletooth. He is a level 4 shaman, and he has the idol of Gork, or Mork, one of the two. He's got an idol. All right, moving into the core, we have 5 Goblin Wolf Riders with spears and shields and a musician. We got 20 Orc Biggins with additional hand weapons and full command. We've got 20 Black Orcs with choppers and shields, full plate and full command. 9 Orc Boar Boys Biggins as well, with heavy armor, cavalry spears, shields, full command, and the big red raggedy flag. Continuing in the special, we have 2 orc boar chariots. And then in the back lines, we've got 2 goblin bolt throwers. We've got a goblin rock lobber. We've got the diver of doom, the goblin doom diver. And then the new unit, the new model, that's right. I have a giant, El Gigante. This is Gorgeous George. Super stoked to finally get a giant for the Orcs and Goblins, and this beautiful old 6th edition sculpt that I love so much. So yes, there is my Orc and Goblin army. It's a bit of a different one for me. No Night Goblins, no Fanatics. It is all Orcs and common goblins with a pink skin amongst them. But there it is. That is my 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins. And here we have Damon's beautifully painted Beastmen army. We've seen it before. It's back again. We still love it. The beasts are back in town. All right, Damon, take us through it, mate.
So for our general today, we have Yarik Blackhorn. He's my Beastmen general. He's wearing the blackened plate for armor, carrying a shield, and he is wielding the Man Gelder as his weapon.
Amazing.
And has the Chaos mutation of Slug Skin.
Gross.
Then we go to my Wargore Battle Standard bearer, who goes by the name of Groth, and he is just wearing heavy armor, has a hand weapon, and he's got the War Banner and the Chaos mutation of Gnarled Hide. Then my final character is my 4th level Great Bray Shaman, Vetch Moontongue.
Yes, amazing.
He is wielding the Hag Tree Fetish and the Ruby Ring of Ruin.
Ah, yes, very nice. The classic build for the shamans.
It is indeed.
Love it.
For core, we've got 2 Tuskor chariots. We've got a big block of 30 Gores with full command.
Ooh.
A smaller unit of 10 Gores with just a champion, a True Horn.
Ooh, the True Horn.
And then we've got 3 singular Razor Gores.
Very good. The pig missiles, love it. Send out the pork.
The Pumbaa boys.
Indeed.
Then for specials, we've got the old Dragon Ogres, 3 of them, with a Shartak champion, and they are all wielding great weapons and
nice.
wearing heavy armor.
Solid, the Dragon Boys.
Then the second special choice is just 6 Harpies.
Very nice.
We move into the rares, and we've got old Gorgonzola is making a return to the battlefield.
Hell yeah.
Our Gorgon. And then the final new unit is a Jabba Slythe.
Yeah, boy. Look at that slide. The slith. So cool. I asked Damon where this model was from, and we couldn't remember.
No, it's an old metal miniature that I got when in the days when there was no Jabba Slythe model.
Indeed.
Back in 8th.
But mate, she fits the bill with its gross little tongue and its filthy body. Awesome, mate. It's a scary list, it's a beastie list, but that is the 2,000 points of the Bray Herds.
A new power grows in the forests of the Black Mountains. A new chieftain rises amongst the beasts of the deep woods. Beast Lord Yarik Blackhorn, seeking a feat of strength worthy of his new title, marches his Bray herd into the Badlands. After ambushing a small warband of orcs of the Crack Toof Clan, Yarik releases a survivor with a message of challenge for their leader. Warboss Brogg Porkchoppa, always up for a good scrap, gathers the tribes to meet the beasts in battle, ready to prove himself the meanest and the greenest.
And here we are, all set up and deployed for this battle of the bestial. Yes! And so here we are in the Badlands. We randomly generated our pieces here and scattered them around the table in my usual fashion. And this is what we have ended up with. Let's have a look at our terrain pieces. We got a number of scrubs, or in this case, woods. I got 1, 2, 3 of them. We got a fetid river running through the Badlands. People that are old hands of my channel will recognize some new pieces of terrain here. So so thank my channel members, guys. Thanks, boys. Thank you so much. I got a hill, artillery hill. Look at that. Rejoice / bemoan. And we got a crop of rocks or boulders out there, which will be difficult terrain. So that is the battlefield. Let's have a look at deployment. I actually haven't even told anyone what the scenario that we're playing. So we are playing the breakpoint scenario. So breakpoint scenario, there is no turn limit. We go until one side is, beaten down and breaks and runs. And what we need to do is reduce the enemy force to below 25% of their starting unit strength, which for me would be down to 23 unit strength. So I need to be reduced to 23 combined unit strength to break and flee. And I think it's 19 for the Beastmen.
Yes.
And that is it. So that is calculated at the start of any start of turn subphase. So at the start of each turn, we make sure we haven't reached our breakpoint. And if somehow both armies fall below their breakpoint on the same start of turn subphase, then it goes to victory points. But that is still the end of the game. So that is the scenario. We've had a look at the terrain. Let's have a look at deployment. So, going down the lines of the greenskins, over here on the far left flank, we have wolf riders being followed by a boar chariot. On Artillery Hill, we've got a goblin bolt thrower and the diver of doom. Then we've got my orc boys, my biggins in front. The giant, Gorgeous George. In the woods, we have a rocklobber, goblin rocklobber. We have Great Shaman Snaggletooth sitting there, giving encouragement to the giant, stroking his thigh, and scowling at the Black Orcs, which also have Big Boss Zog, the battle standard bearer. And then over on the right flank, we've got the Boar Boys with Brogg Porkchoppa himself, another another normal boar chariot, and then on the far flank on the other side of the fetid river is the last goblin bolt thrower. And then for spells, I ended up getting Gaze of Gork, Vindictive Glare, Evil Sun Shining, and Foot of Gork. So a couple of magic missiles, a magical vortex, and an enchantment. All right, that is the lines of the greenskins. Damon, can you take me through the lines of the beasts?
I certainly can. Let's start over on my right here. We've got 3 Razor Gore pork missiles aimed up and ready to fly.
Very good.
Next to them, a Tuskor chariot. Gorgonzola next in the line. We've got the Death Star Gore herd here with Yarik, Blackhorn and Groth the BSB in there. We have a skirmishing Gore herd with the Great Bray Shaman in there. Coming across, another Tuskor chariot, the Jabber Slithe on the far left flank, and backed up by the 3 Dragon Ogres.
Very nice. We also have a scouting unit. Ta-da! These filthy little harpies right in my back corner. I just needed to deploy that bolt thrower a little further back, but I didn't, so sad me. And what spells did you get, Dano?
So my spells, I've gone with Dark Magic.
Very good.
And I'm taking the Summoning, Gathering Darkness. Sorry, the Summoning is a magic missile. Gathering Darkness is a hex. Vortex of Chaos, surprisingly a vortex. Demonic Vigor is an enchantment. And I've got a Fireball, which is from the Ruby Ring.
The Ruby Ring of Ruin.
Now, everybody's going, but Damon, there's no Viletide. What's happened? Look, volatile, we know. Everybody, come on, it's a bit vile. So we've decided not to go with it this game.
Look, I had a bit of a whinge at Damon.
Stoss, we had a
came to an
gentlemanly
agreement.
discussion. We had a gentlemanly discussion, and I listened, and I decided we'll not go with Volatile. We're just going to run with the summoning, which is a magic missile, and we'll see how that goes.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Damien. I appreciate it.
pleasure.
I appreciate it. So there it is. There it is. This is deployment. This is the battlefield. And that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Are you ready, Damon?
As ever, my friend.
Good man, thank you, sir. I am also ready. Now, me having far, far less drops because we had multiple tiny units dropping down, I did finish deploying first. So I will be getting a +1 to this roll-off. And I kind of need it because I need to thin this herd before it gets to me. But all right, Damon, good luck and Godspeed. Yeah. +2. I get the +1. That does make it equal, sir, with the +1. Let's go again. Hoyo! A 5.
And
to
a
3. 3. So it will be the Orcs taking the initiative out here in the Badlands, in their homeland, for this fight for glory and bragging rights. So we will be coming back with Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Start of turn subphase. I don't really know if I've got anything to do at this point. There's no animosity. Yeah, kinda. I don't know. I don't have any trolls, so no stupidity. And I don't think I'm casting Evil Sun Shining at this point, so we're going straight to the moves. I've got no charges, so it is remaining moves, and honestly, I'm not sure how much there's going to be because I got things to shoot, and I got to shoot before he gets to me. So I'm going to be probably holding back a little, ladies and gentlemen. But this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. Alright, I have done the most minor moves and shuffles, because again, I've got shooting, Damo doesn't, so, and I need to thin that atrocious Death Star before it gets to me. See if I can get his general down from leadership 10 to something a little more beast-like. Yes. But basically, everything just kind of pushed up a little bit. These guys pushed down so that they weren't, towing onto the hill and blocking line of sight. Everything just kind of shuffled forward a wee bit, but that is it. Well, it's shooting time, so let's make it happen. It is the worst phase for the Beastmen.
It is.
The Beastmen's least favorite phase. Yep. But so it shall begin. And I'm going to start with my template weapons because it makes sense to do so. I'm going to start with the Rock Lobber. And the Rock Lobber is going to target, you guessed it, the enormous Gore Herd. Alright, so it is the 3-inch blast template that gets centered over the unit, and then it is scatter and artillery dice. Let's see if we can get a direct hit on the first round. There, the rock swings out, the levers pull, and 4 inches back off. Might get something. We'll measure it up and we'll have a look-see. A swing and a miss. Sad times. It scatters just over the back of them, so the rock comes out, swings over the heads of the beast, slamming into the back of the Badlands, kicking up the dirt and the dust, but no blood and bone. We go to the Diver of Doom, the Goblin Doom Diver. The crazed goblin sets himself up in this contraption, the slingshot, gets shot high up into the air again, targeting the beast herd. And 6 inches back this way. So currently where it's landing is the dot is hitting the Gorgon, which isn't a terrible result, but I do want to thin that herd more than I want to hurt that Gorgon. And I do get to redirect D3 inches in any direction because of the flapping wings of the Goblin Doom Diver. And if I get a 5 or 6, I can redirect pretty well back onto that unit and hopefully do some damage. But let's have a look. How much do I get to redirect? D3 inches, the flapping wings! Only 2 inches. That's not going to be enough to get me much hit here, so I'll just push it back further so it's 100% on the Gorgon. I'll take the hit on the Gorgon, see if I can do some damage. Alright, so it is a strength 8 hit on the Gorgon because it's straight under the dot. toughness 6.
6. Yep.
Wounding the Gorgon on a 2. The little goblin comes slamming down at him, and it does wound him on a 2, sir.
Okay.
You'll have your 6-up regen.
So is that a wound? Is it multi-wound?
Yes, but it's 1 regen roll to stop all of the potential damage.
So 6-up regen.
Indeed, sir. No.
4.
Under the dot of a stone thrower, it is D3 plus 1 wounds. So a roll of 5 or 6 will be doing 4 wounds here. Let's see. The old, the Doom Diver has struck home. It's wounded and 1. Does a total of 2 wounds to him, smashing into a shoulder, slamming and cutting through one of those great giant beef shoulders, through the beef shank. Not bad. The worst result in terms of damage, but pretty sweet. All right, let's go bolt throwers. We're going this bolt thrower, and we're going straight into the gore herd. We are over 24 inches, which means we need 5s to hit. Hiya! A miss. A big swing and a miss. Sad. Bolt thrower number 2, shooting across the way, is actually in the flank of that gore herd. So this is the one that I really want to be getting the hit here. This beautiful little goblin bolt thrower that is not long for this world. They aim up over the long distance across the fetid river. Again, needing that 5 to hit. Another swing and a miss. Whew. A bad shooting phase for the Orcs and Goblins. A big sigh of relief for the beasts.
That could have been nasty.
Indeed. I do have some magic. Let's look at some magic. I'm going to start with a Vindictive Glare from my Shaman, and I'm going to be glaring at that big Gorgonzola, because this does a single Strength 7 hit with D3 damage, which is, pretty spicy, so I might be able to glare him down a little bit. I need an 8+, and I am a level 4, so adding 4 to the dice. Hoyo! Alright, I get it on an 8, goes to a 12, sir. So you need to beat an 8. You do not. Very good. A single Strength 7 hit does hit him. I'm wounding him on a 3, because he's toughness 6.
Correct.
Wounding on a 3. I do wound him, sir. No armor save, but you can do ward and regen, sir. So a single 6-up ward save again. Regen save. Can he regenerate the... Oh, mate, he does! Amazing. How dare you, Damon? How very dare you?
I know.
This is not going well for the Orcs and Goblins. All right, I'll do a Gaze of Gork from my Shaman, and I'll just do a straight line going straight towards that unit. It does, 5d6 inches of a straight line damaging spell. It is a 9+. I need good dice. Hiya! Okay, a 7 plus 4 is an 11, my friend. And you beat it with an 8. Well done, you hold back the power. All right, and then lastly, I have a Foot of Gork, which is again on an 8+. This is a magical vortex calling down the giant foot of Gork on an 8. Hoya! Irresistible, my friend.
Nothing I can do about that.
The perfect invocation. Amazing, I'll take it. All right, and the giant foot comes slamming down right here initially. Boom, in front of the unit. And it is a template of dangerous terrain, and it's going to move at the start of Damon's turn. And anything that gets touched by it, if it gets, it randomly moves, is going to take some damage. Something went right. Not the worst, but... a pretty dismal first turn of shooting and magic for the Orcs and Goblins. Definitely not what we needed. But such is life. That is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Beastmen, Bray herds, turn 1, and before we go into that, at the start of turn phase, the template, the great foot, is going to move. So it's going to scatter 2d6 inches, hopefully, straight through that gourd. But let's see, or actually, that way would be perfect, because all it needs to do is touch things. So if it can touch a whole bunch going that way, that'd be lovely. Where does the foot go? The foot is going to stay right there. Well, because I rolled a direct hit, and things that scatter do not move if you roll a direct hit, so she'll be sitting right there, my friend. Okay, that is that. Then we've got your start of turn stuff, my friend. What are we doing?
Turn. So in my command subphase, I've rolled for the Gaze of the Gods.
Yep.
So I will roll for my Beast Lord. rolling on the Gaze of the Gods table, 1d6, and let's see what the gods decide.
A 1.
That's a 1, so he's now stupid.
Oh boy.
So that's good.
Oh gosh. Very good.
And now we will roll for the BSB.
The BSB.
And
Also stupid.
He's also stupid.
Oh my god.
That's good. We're just getting these rolls out of the way now.
Oh my god.
So
They bang their chests and, invoke the eye of the gods, and both of them are blessed a little too much in the brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, I'm not going to roll for the
No,
Great Bray
gaze
Shaman.
again?
No, I don't think so.
That's the first time I've seen Gaze of the Gods go poorly. Look at that. That's crazy.
So that's it. That's it for my phase. I'm not going to roll. I've got a hex and an enchantment. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to roll Demonic Vigor.
Demonic Vigor.
Yep, I'm going to cast Demonic Vigor from my Bray Shaman onto my Beast Herd.
Very good, sir. What do you need?
I need a 9.
Needing a 9. You get an 8.
That will be on a 12.
Very good. So I need to
An 8?
see it. I need to see an 8. That's right, because it's equal to, not beating in this edition, right? I think it is. Anyway, yeah, I get an 8. Now we have to check. Lame. You do have to exceed the casting roll to dispel it, so I do fail to dispel, and you do get your Demonic Vigor.
So it just means now they've got +1 movement, toughness, and initiative till the end of the turn.
All right, cool. Love that. Anything else you wanted to conjure?
I've got a hex, but there's nothing in range to hex.
All right, perfect. That brings us to remaining moves. Now, do you want to cast any conveyance spells at this point?
I don't have any. No, I don't have any conveyances.
Perfect. All right. Well, then we just go on to moving the models. So this is where the Beastmen are now, and this is where they end up. Now, before we go into the wrap-up, it is worth mentioning that we forgot to attempt to dispel the vortex, the Foot of Gork. So we rolled it off camera, and he did dispel it effectively. More despair for the Orcs and Goblins. All right, Damon, give us your movement phase wrap-up, please, sir.
So over here on my right, I've had 2 of the pigs pushing up on the right flank, along with Gorgonzola. I've held back the chariot and the other pig for some possible counter charges if I do get charged at this stage. With the vortex gone, the big gore herd pushed up in the middle. I've moved my Bray Shaman out a bit forward to get into range to hurl some fireballs.
Very nice.
And magic missiles. The chariot and the Dragon Ogres have just moved up forward on the flank there. Old Mr. Jabberslithe, he's just flapped over the river, landed near the chariot and the bolt thrower. I was hoping to get a bit more of a wheel so he could do his big slithy tongue over on the chariot, but didn't have the movement.
Indeed.
And finally, the skirmishing harpies have just come up behind the bolt thrower. I was hoping to fly them in front of the bolt thrower, but checking on the rules in this, you can actually still see through skirmishers. So I was hoping to block line of sight with my skirmishers, but you just can shoot straight through them these days. So, sad but true.
Indeed. All right, that is the movement phase done. We're rock and rolling into the shooting phase, which for the Beastmen is the magic phase.
It is. That's all we have here is magic.
Indeed.
So look, it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to throw the Ruby Ring of Ruin from my Great Bray Shaman at your pig riding...
My boar boys.
Boar boys, that's what they are, boar boys.
The boys on the boars.
So, casting value of 8. That will
fail, my friend. That is 5 plus 2, which is 7.
5 plus 2 is 7, that's right, because it is only a bound spell.
Indeed,
so it
you
will
don't
not
add
go
your
off.
plus 4.
So now we'll cast the Summoning, which is on a 9 up at the same unit,
Very
going
good.
at the boar boys.
Oh, mate, you get big dice on a 10.
That'll be 14 all up.
Indeed,
yeah.
so I need to see an 11 on the dice because I need to beat him and I need his level 4 versus level 4. So 11 on the dice, hold back the magic, Snaggletooth. No, all right, mate, what does it do? Tell me about
so
it.
So it's 2d6, strength 4 hits, AP -1.
Pretty spicy.
Now I do have the
Hag Tree
Hag Tree
Fetish.
Fetish, so I get to re-roll my failed wounds.
Very nice.
So I'm doing
Oh.
9.
Jesus, all right.
Okay.
Things are coming up Millhouse for the Beasts turn 1.
Okay, so these are strength 4.
Toughness 4, winning on 4s,
Winning on
re-rollables. Okay, you failed 1. Oh no, yes.
We don't want to see
Worth mentioning, the beast symbol is a 1 rather than the 6. But still, you get
that's
a
good.
very large
And
amount.
now I'm re-rolling these 3.
Indeed.
And just
converting one of them.
out of those.
But still, that is mucho wounds, my friend. How many am I looking at?
So that
6?
is 7.
7, gross.
7 AP minus 1.
That's a spicy meatball. We have 3 upper armor saves for heavy armor, shields, and riding boars, the thick hide of the boars, which goes to 4 up. So 50% of these are dead unless I spike high on the dice. Raise your shields, boar boys! Oh wow,
That's
okay. I
pretty
did
good.
spike incredibly high and rolled 1 incorrect dice. So far, 1 dead boar boy. Wow. Okay, 1 dead boar boy. That was incredibly lucky. Hooray! But still, 1 boar falls to the, what was it? A summoning?
It was the summoning. Yes.
Filthy demons summon up behind and pull 1 boar boy from the saddle. Or from the third back of a boar. I guess there's no saddles. Lucky. That was a crazy good roll for me. All right.
Nice rolling, my friend, I've got to say.
Thanks,
well
bro.
done.
Thank you. Tit for tat on that one, mate, because you rolled real high.
I did. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. So my last one will be a magical vortex. I'm gonna tit for tat throw a vortex back at you.
Love it.
The vortex of chaos here.
Very good.
Casting on an 8+.
8 plus. Okay, so we do get it. You rolled a 6. I need to see a 7. Hold it back, boy. And I do. I get exactly what I need.
Done.
No vortex.
No vortex.
The magical duel, the duel of the magical minds, the bestial minds. You know, these guys are off somewhere in, the aether, like dueling out with their magical staves. Love that. All right.
Oh, I've got one more shot.
Ooh, what is it, my
The
friend?
slithy tongue.
Ooh, the slith.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a slithy tongue at your
My bolt thrower.
At your bolt thrower.
How very sad. All right, how does this work?
Now it's just a one-off shot, and he's weapon skill 3,
It would be your ballistic skill that we need.
weapon skill 4.
Ballistic skill.
It's a range shot.
Yeah, it's a shot, which means ballistic skill.
Yeah, that'd be 4 as well.
Very good.
There's letters involved. Look, I'm a Beastman player. I don't read words very well.
Ballistic skill 4.
ballistic. Ballistic is just not something we're very used to. Yes.
So hang on, does it ignore moving?
Yes, he's got move and shoot and quick shot.
All right, fantastic. So I think it's just a 3 to hit with ballistic skill 4. It's pretty great. Oh, he hits. What does it do, my friend?
It is a 1 strength 5 hit, AP minus 1.
All right, so it's either going to be 5s or 6s to wound. I think
Yeah.
it'd be toughness 6, most likely.
I would think so.
That's
It's not going to
two.
hit. With a 2, it's not going to do it no matter what.
He shoots out with his filthy tongue, hitting it, but not damaging the great machine that is the bolt thrower, cobbled by goblins. All right, you surged forward, and you did kill a single boar boy.
boar.
I was very lucky that it wasn't just like half the unit. So that's some scary magic. Or some spicy rolls. On both sides, yeah. But that is it. That is the end of Beastmen, turn 1. Orcs and Goblins, turn 2, start of turn sub-phase, and it is impetuosity tests, and I've got a couple of them. So these Wolf Riders on a 1, 2, 3 have to declare a charge. They're okay. This Boar Chariot has to declare a charge. Very good, that decision's out of my hands. And I think everyone else... these guys have a Black Orc, so are quelled, and the Black Orc is close to them, so quelled. So that's it. Has to declare a charge. The Wolf Riders get a choice. So that does bring us to the start of turn phase. I don't think I have anything to do in my command phase. I could call a War, but I'm not doing that now. It's a once per game thing. So, Conjuration? I will actually attempt to conjure an evil sun shining, getting the evil sun in the Badlands shining down on some units. So it is a 9+ to cast. I do get a 10, Damon. So you need to see an 11 on the dice.
I do not.
A 5 will not do it. So the evil sun is shining down upon all of the units within his command range, which is increased by 3 because of my idol of Gork, which means that until my next start of turn subphase, what is it? Friendly units can re-roll 1s to hit and improve their armor bane by 1. Also their armor piercing by 1. The sun, it shines. And then we would go on to movement phase and declare charges. So this chariot has to declare a charge. So it will charge this pig right here. My wolf riders will also charge that pig right there. And you know what? I feel that I'm being baited, but I like a bit of bait. But this boar boy chariot will also declare a charge on the Tusker chariot. That is all of my charges, sir. Reactions? Hold off, Lee.
Hold. Let's just hold.
Hold off, Lee. Hold?
Yeah,
hold across the board. Amazing.
I don't know. It's
very good.
Death of me, but
We'll see.
we're going to get some combat going.
Indeed, mate. Get stuck in here.
That's what the people have come to see.
That's right. All right, so after looking at it a bit, these guys getting into the charge will end up in the woods, which does mean that we are -1 movement and taking the low die of the 2d6. So we go from movement 9 down to movement 8. It's an 11 with the maximum wheel, so we could probably do it in 10. Let's see what we get. Oh, good. So taking the low die is 1. So we're currently at 9 inches. We do have Swift Stride. Swift Stride gives me another 4. So yes, all of what we need. Ending up like that, slamming into the big pig. Wonderful, love that. And then we have the chariot also going into the pig. Again, 11-inch charge here. We are movement 7, 2d6. Taking the high dice of the 2d6 is a 4+. I need a 4+ on one of these 2d6 to make it into the pig. Roll out, buddy. And yes, the 5. Boom. We get in there, no problem. Bang. Like that. Slamming into the pig. Excellent. The charges make it on the left flank. Over here on the right flank, again, we need an 11-inch charge to hit the corner of that there boar chariot, needing a 4+ on one of these 2 dice. Give it to me. And a 5, indeed. So boom, we come trundling up and smashing into the chariot. Love that. Well done, boys. The charges have rolled out and we are successful. Makes me happy. Next turn, based on the counter charges, maybe less so, but it's all about now. That is that. I don't have any conveyance spells, so we go into remaining moves. This is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. Alrighty, I have pulled back and to the side with Gorgeous George. Gorgeous George, seeing the size of this enormous cow, has just kind of backed and sidestepped a little, being like, oh, I don't know about that. And then my shaman has also backed up enough to make sure that he's outside the charge range of that enormous cow. The Black Orcs have stayed still. My boar boys with my boar boss have just pushed up and wheeled a bit, posturing, giving themselves options for potential charges into dragon ogres or potential flank charges into those filthy gores. And that's it. That is the movement phase done. We go back into yet another glorious shooting phase, and hopefully this time it will be glorious. Let's see if we can get some love this round. We are going again with the Rock Lobber straight at that gore herd. Shooting out, the little goblins have, gotten their eye in from their first, range-finding shot. They've cranked some levers, they've pulled some levers, and here we go. Hey-aw! Oh, misfire! No! God damn it! Classic times with the stone throwers. Alright, so here we go. 1 is destroyed, 2 to 4 malfunction, 5 and 6 is twang. Looking for a twang. 5 and 6. Hoya! 1!
Oh no!
Ah, boo. So the weapon cannot take the strain. Bits of wood and metal debris are thrown into the air and the stone tumbles to the ground. The model is destroyed and immediately removed from play. Boo! Boo, Mr. Stone Thrower. It attempts to shoot, as they cranked that lever a little too hard and it bang, and it just explodes, shattering the pieces, destroying the crew, pieces of wood slamming through little goblin faces as the stone rolls out and crushes another one, and the last one just, sees it all and runs away, back deeper into the Badlands. Very good. Oh, man. Sadness and despair for the old the war machines. Very good. But we've still got another one. All right, Doomdiver, it's your turn to shine. We are again trying on that gore herd. We strap in the little man and 10-inch scatter off the center of the unit. Fabulous. Well, it's it's currently over there. Maybe going to be touching some gores. Yeah. We'll redirect it D3 inches, 1 inch. Well, I guess I'll just redirect it in such a way that I can get as many of them as possible. We'll be back with that. Alright, with my 1 inch redirect, I am able to get the template in such a place that I can get 2 of those guys completely under and 1 partial, and the true horn is currently the one under the dot. So we're looking for a 2-up lookout, sir, for the true horn.
2 up, here we go. Whoop. Nope, that's a 1.
Oh my god, that's a 1. So true horn remains under the template. Amazing. Let's see if the partial comes into the hit pool on a 4+. Bleh. No, it does not. I'm gonna not roll there anymore. 2 to kill the true horn. Yes, true horn is splattered directly. Hit him with the dice too. The goblin just slams straight through his body, metal hat shearing through his face and his torso, and then the other one on a 4+. Nah, he's fine. So just the true horn.
I think he got a bit. He was just amazed to see this thing come flying in the air. I was like, what the heck is that? Before he knew it, goblin.
Funny stuff, but still no good for the, no good. I lost a war machine and killed a champion from the wrong unit. Good, lovely, love it. All right, so with this bolt thrower, because I have moved up in such a way that I have given cover to that gore herd, which makes me very sad, I am instead going to target the Gorgon, because it is a large target, so I can shoot it with just the -1 for range. Because otherwise I would need 6s to hit that gore herd with the bolt thrower. Sad, but let's shoot at the Gorgon. They see the great moor from a distance and twang! Nah, they miss. Good. I'm going to move on to my wizard, and Mr. Shaman is going to attempt a Gaze of Gork, going in a straight line towards the BSB, looking to melt and fry some beast flesh. And I need a 9+. Hooah! Oh, 5 + 4 is a 9, but it is a sillily, a very bad roll. Can you stop it? Of course you can. Boo hiss. Oh my god, this is going so bad. I'm going to do a Vindictive Glare, and I'm going to shoot it at the Gorgon to see if I can do a single strength 7 hit to it on an 8+. Ha! And I again roll very low. I roll a 6, but I do get it, mate. You need to roll a 7. Didn't you do? Very good. Oh god. Oh, this hurts so bad. Alright, it is just the bolt thrower left, and I am going to still target the beast herd. I need a 5 to hit because they are just out of 24 inches. Come on! No, God! Wow. Alright, the last thing I can do is a Foot of Gork, and it is on an 8+. I finally roll a decent roll. 9, my friend. You need to see a 10 to stop it.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. That'll be a 7.
Oh, hooray, thank goodness. That's right, because the beast thing is a 1. And that is where the initial stomp of the foot goes. Boom! Sending tremors out into the earth of the Badlands. Hopefully stomping somewhere good after that, but we'll see. Oh, that was a rough shooting phase, ladies and gentlemen. I killed technically 1 gore, but because Old Mate was actually out of coherency afterwards, we deemed that one also ran away.
Yep.
There's some interesting stuff in the coherency rules when it comes to skirmishes, and it talks about, if wounds have to be taken, that, you would have to take ones that don't end them up out of coherency. But it was specifically that, the champion died, so he had to be removed. Anyway, we removed one because of coherency. But that is the shooting phase done. We are going into combat phase, and let's hope that this is a better one, a better phase for the Orcs and Goblins. Let's start with the Wolf Riders. Hell yeah. Let's get in tight on it. We've got goblins riding wolves, smashing into a big spiky pig. Oh yeah, it's pretty great. Now, because I end up in terrain, is this a disordered charge?
I think you've got to have 25% of your unit in that terrain for that to count.
There's one guy, so definitely not. All right, let's see how we go here. 5 goblins are swinging out with their cavalry spears. We are weapon skill 2 goblins. Weapon skill 3 for the pig?
Weapon skill 3 for the pig.
Fantastic. We're hitting him on 4s. Oh yes, a decent swing out. 3 spears find piggy flesh as they come charging in with goblin battle cries, singing from their gross little mouths. We are strength 4 on the charge, toughness 5 pig.
Yep.
We are wounding on 5s here. Come on, give me a bunch. Spike 'em, boys. 1. A spear finds a vital spot. What kind of armor does it have?
Light armor.
Light armor.
Calloused hide.
Cavalry spears got AP 1 on the charge, so 1 wound down, my friend.
2 to go.
2 to go. We got 5 wolves coming in, needing 4s. Very good. 3 out of the 5 wolves as well. Very good. And we will need only strength 3 wolves, so 6s to wound here. 6s. I do get 1, mate. No AP for the wolves.
Okay, 6 up.
6 up. No, that is a 5. Another wound is struck. Down to 1 remaining. Well, we couldn't put him down on the charge. He can swing back, mate. Tell me how the pig fights.
So I've got 4 attacks.
Oh, God.
Weapon skill 3. Armor bane 1. That's about it.
All right, mate. 3s to hit, because I am a weapon skill 2 goblin. Okay, you get them all. Very good. Strength 5?
Strength 5.
2s to wound. I'm in trouble.
That's all of them.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, perfect dice,
now
Damon.
I've got armor bane 1,
yep.
so...
And any AP just generally? Alright, so the pigs don't have any native, just built-in AP, but they do have Primal Fury, which we did not roll, and we'll roll it now. So leadership test on leadership 6.
So 2d6 on a 6.
No,
they do not.
No
so
Primal
there's
Fury.
no Primal Fury.
Alright, so you still did get 1 armor bane,
yep.
So one of these guys is just killed, boom, and then 3 other wounds, because you rolled perfect dice, yep. Damon, you filthy dog. Yeah. And we only have shields, so it's 6 up armor saves here. We make none of them, mate. So it will just be the musician left. Alright, wow, that was a poor charge. So, I did 2 wounds, and you did 4 wounds?
Yep.
Which means you win by 2. Savage. I am not double outnumbered by you because you cause fear, and also you've beat me in combat, so I go down to, I think I'm leadership 5 or 6 for a goblin? Maybe leadership 6. I need to basically see something very low here. That'll do it! Oh! Double 1, the most insane bravery of the goblin. Amazing. Love to see it. Go goblin. All of his friends are dead, but he didn't like them anyway. So, great work, Mr. Goblin. All right, let's go this chariot. So, chariot is going to be doing D6 plus 1 impact hits. Oof. This is when I need this to go well, otherwise I'm in a lot of strife because these things are just strength 5 base, which is pretty gnarly. So here we go, D6 plus 1, give me a big one. 3, I'll take 3. 4 hits. 4 hits from the scythed wheels and just the general momentum of the chariot as it slams into the pig. Strength 5, tusk 5, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, sir. 2 wounds on the charge. I think it's AP 2 for impact hits.
2 wounds.
Very good. Lovely. 1 wound remaining. And I've got 4 other attacks, 2 boars and 2 boys. The boars, we'll start with the boars because they're the front of the chariot. Hitting on 4s. Getting 1 hit. and wounding on 5s, because toughness 5, strength 4 boars, getting +1 strength for Tusker charge. 5s? 6. It is a wound, my friend, and they get AP 1 on the charge.
That'll be a dead boar. That'll be a dead razor gore.
Amazing. Destroyed. Killed. I love it. Get him out of there. And do I want to overrun? You bet your sweet biddy I do. What kind of distance am I looking for there?
You are looking at, my friend, 9 inches you're going to need.
A 9 for an overrun into the second Razor Gore. Ready to be countercharged, but nonetheless, hit the Razor Gore, why don't I? Looking for a 9, and I can't add a Swift Stride die to this. I get an 8. Swift Stride will get me there. Beautiful. Oh wait, I don't have Swift Stride. No!
You don't have Swift Stride?
I don't have Swift Stride. An 8 will not do it, so I will be stopping 1 inch away. Oh, that's a bit sad. That went not quite to plan, but such is life. All right, cool. Let's head over to the other flank. Let's do it all again, but against the chariot this time. And we'll get in tight here against Boar Chariot, and the filthy Tusker Chariot. Look at them, slamming head to head. Chariot v chariot violence. We love to see it. All right, here we go. So again, it's going to be D6 +1 impact hits. Come on, baby. Give me a big one. 4, it's a bit bigger. 5 hits, impact hits at strength 5 to toughness 4 chariot?
Toughness 4 chariot.
Yes, I was up for some reason I was thinking toughness 5 because that's what mine are, but I'm pretty sure yours are 4.
They are indeed toughness 4, my friend.
Very good.
Yeah, they are.
We're wounding on 3s here. All of them. 5, 6 up armor saves, mate.
If only they could have heard our off-camera discussion.
Indeed! I was a bit worried.
Here we go, 5, 6 ups. You ready for 5, 6s?
Show me. One of them, but it only has 4 wounds.
That's not enough. That is 1 dead chariot.
Yeah, boom! We smash it with the side wheels on the charge. Is that a panic to people and things?
It's got to be
6 inches?
6. Yeah, they're not in 6.
Lucky. All right, no panic.
And they're immune. So.
Indeed. So then it will be an overrun. What do I need here?
Yeah,
6. Well,
7. All right, 6. We'll say 6.
We'll say 6. Looked like 6. All right, here we go. Needing a 6. A 7. Either way, I would have had it. So happy days.
It's lucky because you needed 7. But
thanks, David. Well, I appreciate you potentially giving me the 6. It's very kind of you. Boom! We slam into the Drogers. That's pretty great. Now, I don't fight this round, do I? No. It's next round, but counts as charging.
Correct.
Yes,
yep,
fantastic.
You count as charging. Your impact hits and everything will go first.
Lovely. Love that. Hooray! That worked out. That's nice, because nothing else did this turn. Nothing else worked out at all. I mean, I did kill that one, but I was hoping for an overrun into the next one. Instead, I'm just going to get double charged. He did held, which is pretty great, and we almost killed that Razor Gore, which was almost fantastic. All of that was pretty sad. But that's all right. That's how she goes. I do have a foot of Gork out, and maybe this turn it will actually scatter into something and do some damage. But time will tell. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Beastmen turn 2. We're going to see if this big stomping vortex is going to stomp its way onto some units. Scattering 2d6. Come on, that way. Do it! It is again going to stay right there. Oh, man. Oh, this is starting to sting. This is starting to sting, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. All right. You can do your Eyes of the Gods if you'd like, my friend. Oh, actually, sorry. Stupidity test.
Stupid.
Yeah, you got some stupidity tests.
So, it's on a 10.
Yeah, leadership 10 because silly things. Yep, very good. And your other guy
BSB. 10.
Gets the 10, so no problem. Loves it, no worries. Okay. Do you want to invoke the Gaze of the Gods yet again?
Yeah.
Very good. Who are we starting with?
With the Lord.
With the Lord.
We're calling down chaos upon ourselves. A 4.
What is that?
I don't know. The remainder of the game, +1 weapon skill.
Oh, that's really
He's
bad
got
for
long
me.
tentacles whip from beneath the champion's armour.
That's very bad for me, but all right.
So +1 weapon skill for my Beast Lord and for my BSB. Groth. He's now down a leadership. Good on you, mate. Well done.
Well done, BSB. The gods do not look kindly upon Groth.
I do not. Nor do I.
Amazing. And that's all your start of turn stuff, I think.
That is. I'm not gonna gaze of God on my
on the Bray Shaman. Probably smart. All right, my friend. Well, then it's going to be conjuration phase. You want to try and get rid of my template?
I do. So on an 8, I believe, sir.
On an 8, yes. And double 6, yes, you unbind it solidly, sir.
Solidly.
Very good. Boo. What's next, Damon?
We will attempt to cast Gathering Darkness upon your boar boys.
Fantastic.
Casting value of 9.
Yep.
Range of 12, so I'm within. Let us see. Yes.
Getting an 8.
That will be an 8.
I need to see a 9 on the dice. Hurrah! I do not.
You
Fantastic.
do not.
What does it do?
So, sir, you are at -2 initiative, -2 leadership, and you can't use the General's Inspiring Presence.
Okay. For how long?
Until the start of my next start turn subphase.
Very good. Until the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Lane. What else? Any enchantments you want to cast?
I'm going to try and cast Demonic Vigor on my General's unit.
Fantastic. Let's cast it.
Needing a 9+. That will not go off.
Does not. That is an 8 in total.
Only an 8. Okay.
All right. That is the conjuration step done. We go to declare charges, my friend.
Yes.
I assume we've at least got a couple.
I've got a couple.
All right, we have figured out what we're going to be charging, but we did forget the maddening aura of the Jabberslith, which means everything within 8 at the start of turn needs to take a leadership test, and it is this bolt thrower. Leadership 6, they pass.
They pass.
They feel no madness from the aura of the Slith.
Very good.
All right, Damon,
So,
tell me about your charges,
Yeah,
mate.
charges declare. Let's go over my right side. So both the Pumbaa and the chariot are going to charge your chariot.
Very good.
We did have a look at that charge there. It's in your front arc, but it's going to have to make a big wheel to actually get there. But
It'll have plenty of movement to do that.
My Gorgon has to declare a charge because he's frenzied, and he is within max charge declaration range of
The biggins.
your biggins. So there will be a leadership test there because he causes terror.
Oh, yes, very good. I'll just pop that there. We'll keep talking through the charges.
And the last charge will be my harpies at your bolt thrower.
Into the rear of the bolt thrower.
Yeah.
Very sad. The first thing is right here, and it is this leadership test. Now, this is a warband unit, so they do take an extra 2 leadership, which gives them up to leadership 9 right now. Do they fear the Great Moor? Please no. Yes, very good. They do not fear. They will stand their ground
Very good.
against the cheesy Gorgonzola.
Yes.
I think that's the only charge reactions.
Yep.
They'll hold.
Yep.
Whatever. I'll just take it. I'll see if I
Okay.
can weather the storm.
Okay.
Probably die. And yeah, I'll take that too.
Okay.
Hold across the board.
Hold and hold.
Indeed.
Okay.
All right, mate. I don't think any of them need to be rolled because you've got 7 inches minimum +1, 8 inches just to wheel and touch. So
Yep.
I don't think we need to roll any of these charges.
Okay.
Just
except for the big Gorgon.
Oh yes, that one.
Big Gorgon, I do have to absolutely roll.
You do, mate. You need to see a 6 on one of these 2d6.
I need to see something big.
Can he do it?
Come on, Mua.
Looking for a roll of a 6 on one of these 2d6. Nah, 4 ain't gonna make it, my friend. So he will fell forward 4 inches.
He will.
And there is the Great Moor, failing forward his 4 inches, stumbling into the path of all of the things, and everyone else has been moved in, so that brings us to remaining moves. This is where everything is now. And This is where it all ends up. All right, Damon, give us a quick wrap-up, please, sir.
All right, over on the flank, as we know, Harpies have charged into the bolt thrower.
Indeed.
The Jabberslithe has just reformed, ready to start flying down the line. The Gores have reformed as well, just positioning themselves for possible boar boy charges and black orcs.
Indeed.
And that was really it. The Gorgonzola forward failed charge 4 inches, and the others are in the chariot there.
Yep, and your shaman and your little.
Oh, my shaman. Yeah, they just backed up into the woods. We're now out of wizardly dispel range now.
Yes, he's hoping to throttle me with magic.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm just hoping. But it also will help. The little goblin shaman as well on his turn.
That's an orc, mate.
Was that an orc?
Yes, it's an orc.
It's little and it's green.
How dare you? That is
you
great.
Keep calling me filthy beast.
Great shaman snaggletooth, mate. No goblin shamans here.
Okay.
Anyhow, all right. So speaking of magic, now's the time.
Let's go with some shooting magic stuff. So let's start with a fireball.
Needing an 8.
Needing an 8.
Plus 2 to the dice.
To the bound. That will be a 6,
7, 8.
Exactly cast.
That is a low roll on a 6, and chances are it's probably going to be the lowest roll I'm going to see. Yeah, look, I will use my Fated Dispel to try and stop it because you know, I'm going to try and take some damage off me. I need to see a 7. A 7 on the dice. No, I need to see more than that. You've rolled an 8.
An 8.
I need to see a 9 on the dice. Aww. Do I bother then? Yeah, look, I'll try it. Try and deny it. On a 9. Come on, baby. Roll a 6. My Fated Dispel comes and goes with a low roll. All right, mate. 2d6.
2d6.
4. For 4. I'm so glad I wasted my Fated Dispel. Wounding on 4s. Oh, you roll very high.
3.
1 over the average. Very good. That will be 3 up armor saves because no AP. Come on, boys. Shields. Yes, and they bounce off. No problem.
Bouncing around them.
Yep.
So let's go with the summoning.
Yeah, this is the big one.
On a 9 up.
On a 9. That will not go through.
That will not go through.
Lucky
Wow,
Christos.
that is clutch.
That's a big deal.
Okay, so let's now go the Vortex of Chaos.
Very good, sir. What do you need?
On an 8.
On an 8. An 11. That will come through.
That will.
The Vortex. The swirling Vortex of Chaos. Beautiful. There she is, right in front of the unit. A swirling Vortex of Chaos. Terrifying. All right. Well, you got unlucky, mate. You got unlucky with your magic missiles, for sure.
Yep.
You've got a shooting attack with your slip.
I have a shooting attack, so let's ballistic skill 4.
Yep, so 3's to hit. He hits. Very good.
Strength 5.
Ooh, 3's to wound.
3.
That is a wound.
AP 1, I believe.
A 4 up armor save. Come on, ball boys. 4 up. I get a 5, so even if it's AP 2, I'm good.
Save. Okay, very good.
Man, those guys have been clutch on their saves. All right, shooting face done.
Shooting face done.
Combat, sir. Where would you like to start?
Let's start over here with the Harpies.
The Harpies flapping in to my poor bolt thrower. Now, the keen-eyed among you might realise that these guys are on the wrong base size. For shame!
For shame.
But it wouldn't actually make a difference in this case. We've math hammered it as need be. There are 4 of them in base contact. Which means you'd get the 8 attacks from those 4, and then 1 attack each from the ones that aren't in base contact.
So another 2.
All right, 10 attacks. Weapon skill 3 to weapon skill 2. Little goblins hitting on 3s, mate. Looks like a bunch. Looks like 1 miss. Wow, disgraceful, David. That's pretty gross. But all right, such is life. These are angry Harpies,
They
man.
are.
They've been really hungry to get in there.
Strength
4s to wound, and you kill them to a oh my god! Did you? You failed 2 of them.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're rolling like this on that. But very good. They absolutely destroy and decimate the 3 little goblins manning the bolt thrower that did nothing all game, missed every shot. Cool. Do you want to do any sort of overrun
I
with
want to
them?
try and restrain.
Yep, very
their-
good. Leadership something?
I think it's 6.
Yeah,
7 I don't think's going to do it. They are leadership 6.
Alright, so they need to overrun straight ahead. 2d6. For 10 inches. Alright, let's get them placed. And that is where the harpies end up in their blood frenzy of kind of mobbing around the Javaslith, you know, dancing around the big flying one. Daddy, we killed them, Daddy. Kind of getting in its way. All right, and then we're just going to move to this next one.
Yep. Let's do the chariot.
All right, so the chariot counts as
Impacts.
charging in this turn, so
Certainly
it again
does.
will be D6 plus 1 impact hits.
Yep.
I need to see it do big damage here because it's going to be its its swan song for sure, running into dragon ogres. So big damage. Sell your life dearly, chariot. Damage. Oh yeah.
Holy hell.
6. That's going to be 7 impact hits. Go.
Damn some spicy meatballs.
7 impact hits on these drogers. Before I roll this, let's just get in tight real quick.
Because it might be the last you see.
Could be. The boar chariot, buoyed after smashing straight through the Tusker chariot, continues its headlong careening straight into the front of these filthy dragon ogres. Oh boy, and it's hit him a bunch with its pigs and scything wheels. Strength 5 to toughness 4. We are wounding these dragon ogres on 3s. Ah, sad.
That's a terrible roll.
Sad. 2 wounds come through. -2, so you'll have 6 up armor saves. Oh, no, sorry. It's only -2, and you're a 3 up armor save.
I'm a 3 up armor.
5 ups, my friend.
No.
Alright, 2 wounds do come through. They're 3 wound models, no doubt. These are 4 wound models. Ah, very sad. 2 wounds remaining. I need to do 2 more wounds to remove some attacks. However, they do cause fear, so I do need to do a fear check to see if I'm at -1 to hit. They are within the general's leadership. Wait, can I use the general's leadership? No, I can't, can I? Or is it they can't?
I think it's they can't.
Yeah, totally.
I think that anyone else can.
They
I just think
can.
it's the unit that's under Gathering Darkness can't use Inspiring Presence.
Yeah, okay. And so are they at negative leadership?
Yes, you're at -2.
-2 from 10, so leadership 8. Okay, so we start. God, we're using the general's leadership, which has been reduced by 2 from Gathering Darkness. So leadership 8 for the boar chariot, please. Yes, they pass. They fear not the drogers. But now I can finally attack with my things. Let's start with the boars. The boars come smashing in, hitting on 4s. 1 hit from the boars, strength 4, toughness 4, wounding on 4s. No wound, very sad. And then the orc boys on 4s. Oh boy, that was max disappointing. 2 wounds, ouch. All right, mate, you can swing back. How many attacks do they have each?
They've got 3 attacks, but I do have the champion, the Shartak there. He's got 4 attacks.
Very good. The one that's not in base contact can only put 1 attack
Can only
in.
put 1, yeah.
Yes.
So I've got, that's the 3, that's the 4, that's the 1, weapon skill 4.
Hitting on 3s. Wow. Wow, dude.
That'll be
This
wise.
is getting impressive.
And strength 7, I
7?
believe, with a great weapon.
Very good. Wounding on 2s. Bye-bye, chariot.
No,
Oh, wow. 3 ones.
3 ones.
3 ones. Unlucky. And 3 armor banes, though. So 4 wounds, 3 armor banes. So I'll have...
Yep.
1 6-up armor save.
Yeah, great weapons and...
I do make the 6-up, amazing. And then I just take 3 wounds.
Okay.
Oof.
Stomps.
Ugh. Yep. 1 wound remaining.
2 stomps each.
So your guy that's not in base contact doesn't get stomps, right?
So 4, I don't know, but let's say so. We'll go with 4 stomps.
4 stomps.
Strength 5.
Very good. Getting 2 wounds. 2 wounds, no AP.
No, because they're not. I don't think
not
stomps.
behemoths.
They're not the yeah.
Not the big ones.
Yeah.
All right, 4 up armor saves. I need to see both of those, otherwise the chariot is destroyed. Chariot! No, it makes neither of them. They are stomped into dust. Boom, boom, boom. And you can stomp a chariot, right? It's not like infantry only or anything silly like that. You absolutely can do thunder stomps, or not thunder stomps, just stomps on a chariot. So the chariot is destroyed and we are electing to overrun.
Yep.
It is an 11 to get to the ball boys.
So, you know, let's hope the Chaos Gods are shining upon us on this very day.
They have been so far.
They are.
Oh my god. So what does this do to you?
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Yes, there's a great big vortex of chaos.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, dear. Okay.
We'll be back with that. All right, we ran into an interesting situation here, and I'd like your answers. So, in his pursuit move, or his overrun move, which is essentially the same as a pursuit, he hits difficult terrain of this template. Now, in the pursuit move, it says affected by terrain as normal, and then starts talking about obstacles and friendly units stopping the unit, which would infer that there would be -1 movement going over the difficult terrain. However, when it talks about difficult terrain, it talks about -1 off their movement characteristic, and you're just using 2d6 for a pursuit move. We then looked into fleeing to see if there's a correlation or something we could lean on there, and fleeing, it specifically says that a flee move is not, like, it does not affect their movement characteristic, and so you flee through it as normal. So it's a muddy area because it's saying, you know, flee is talking about the movement characteristic and it not affecting it, even though fleeing is just using 2d6. But then the pursuit move, again, is saying affected by terrain as normal, but terrain only affects the movement characteristic, and we're using 2d6. So I don't really know the answer here, so I've just decided to take the version that is worse for me, which is that he made the charge, because if it was -1, he wouldn't have. We discussed back and forth a bunch about this, and this is what we've decided. So, but put it in the comments, guys, let me know. Should the difficult terrain have gone -1 to his pursuit move? Is that the characteristic that they're talking about? Because it's weird that it specifically talks about a flee move through difficult terrain not affecting their move characteristic. Because that's what makes me think the dice roll is the characteristic. I mean, I wish they would have just... Anyway, this is what we're doing. Let me know. Should the ogres have made this charge, or should it have affected them 1 inch back? Now, that being said, the ogres have ended up on top of this dangerous terrain. So it's going to be 2 dangerous terrain tests on rolls of 1. They'll take damage.
They take a wound.
No, they're all good.
They're all good.
And then they will also take a d6 strength 3 hits from the swirling vortex of chaos for 5.
5 plus 1, so 6.
6.
Yep.
Spicy.
6 strength 3 hits.
Wounding on 5s. 2.
2.
At your full 3-up armor save, mate, because no AP. 1 wound. The one of them takes a wound, down to 1 remaining. And this is another fun thing. They stay on top of the template. So templates say that when they move, they can never stop on top of a unit and will continue to move past until they clear them. However, it doesn't tell you anything about when a movement moves on, when a unit moves onto the template. Should this template slide out from under them, or does it stay there? We're playing it that it stays there. Put it in the comments, people. Get your rule lawyer book out and let me know.
I think I'm taking more hits again when it moves in the next move phase.
Fingers crossed. Spicy stuff. Spicy stuff for those dragon ogres getting a charge on my boar boys. That's very sad for me.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we've still got more combats to roll out, mate. We were stuck on that one for a while.
Jeez, all right. So, let's go here with the impact hits.
Oh yes, the impact hits from
the Tusker Chariot.
D6
plus 1.
Indeed.
4.
Very nice. Strength 5, toughness 5. Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. That will be
2. A nice average roll there, my friend. -2.
-2.
Gives
AP.
me 6 ups. I make neither of them, sir. That will give me 2.
And then I've got
impact
hits from the
Razor Gore.
The Razor Gore. So he has D3 impact hits.
Fantastic. Spicy. 3 of them.
That'll be 3.
At strength 5, wounding on 4s. 2.
Two.
AP. for the impact hits?
No, I don't know. There's no...
Four up armor saves. Make them both.
Nice.
Amazing.
Okay. I'll have Primal Fury now for the Razor Gore.
Yep.
So I need a 6. Rolling 2 dice, Damon. 6.
Nah.
5.
Yes, 5.
Yeah, so that makes it. And the Tuskor Chariot.
Also, the Fury that is primal.
It's on a 7. No.
No, not for the Tusker.
No, not for the Tuskor.
Very good. All right, we'll swing out with the rest of your attacks, my friend.
So I'll go with the Razor Gore.
What's the initiative of a Razor Gore?
We've got initiative. Is 2.
Well, I think... Actually, I'm not sure what my boards are.
And I charge 1 inch, so I'd be on 3.
All right, so then we'd maybe be going simultaneously. That's assuming that my boars are initiative 3. Let's find out. All right, so in order of initiative, we are starting with the Gore with the spear. He'll be going first, and then the Tuskers, and then everything else will be going at initiative 3, apart from my Orcs, my boars, and all of his other boys. All right, mate, so starting with the Gore.
Okay, the Gore is weapon skill 4.
4, mate. It's hitting on 3s. Hits him. Strength 4 on the charge.
Strength 4 on the charge.
5s to wound. Nah.
2.
And then it will be your 2 Tuskers.
2 Tuskers.
Hitting on 4s, no doubt. Weapon skill 3.
Yep. Nope.
Nope. Very good. Oh, it'd actually be... Oh, no, yeah, I'm weapon skill 3.
And I didn't get Primal Fury, so I don't get to re-roll that one. So
fabulous. Okay, so then at this point, we go to initiative 3 step, which is my boars, your Razor Gore, and your great weapon, Bestigore. So, you know, you're doing the charging. You can swing your dice first.
So I'll do the 4 attacks from the Razor Gore.
Yep. Hitting on... What's the weapon skill of the Razor Gore?
Weapon skill 3.
So 4s to hit, so 2 hits.
2 hits.
And 4s to wound. 1 wound?
1 wound.
And it's AP 3 or something, isn't it? It's AP very good.
It is, yeah, it's AP minus 3.
Okay, so at a 4 up armor save, that is just a wound. Bang. And then it would be your great weapon.
Great weapon.
Hitting on 3s, because his weapon skill 4?
He's weapon skill 4.
So hitting all 3s. He gets it. Strength 6?
He'll be strength 6, yeah.
Very good, wounding on 3s. 1 or 2, please? No. AP negative 2?
Neg 2, yeah, for the great weapon.
6 up armor save. Oh, no. So that will be the final wound. I will get to attack back, though.
You will.
At least with the boars. I'm not sure if Orcs went up to initiative 3 or if they stayed at initiative 2 this edition. I'll have to check. But the boars are definitely initiative 3. Hitting it back on... I'll attack the chariot.
The chariot? Okay.
Yep, on 4s. Very good. Well done, boars. Now I have to check on Orcs. Hooray. Orcs are initiative 3 in this wonderful edition. Again, into the chariot, hitting on 4s. Getting a hit. Wounding on 5s. Oh, a wound, sir.
Hello.
A glorious wound.
Hello.
And 4 up armor save.
4 up armor. Can we do it?
We can. Very good. The chariot is destroyed. Boom. Another thing goes down. You are mincing me, my friend. You are just rumple stomping through my army so far.
Yes.
Do you want to restrain?
I think I will overrun.
Very good. With both?
With both.
All right, so which one first?
Let's do the chariot first.
Chariot first. Goes a total of 7 inches, and then the Razor Gore.
And the Razor Gore will go...
Total of 5. All right, let's get them moved up. And that is where they end up, overrunning forward after destroying my chariot. So that would be a panic check, I think. I think it would. They're at unit strength 5. Panic check? Yeah, he's all good. He's the bravest goblin around.
He's tooting that horn, making himself brave.
Tooting one out for his fallen homies. All right, mate. Primal Fury for the boar.
Primal Fury for the boar. 6.
No Primal Fury. I am initiative 4 and 3. Yep. So going first, we'll go the wolf on 4s. Oh, the wolf hits. On 6s, do it. Oh, it wounds, mate. That will be your 6 up armor save.
Oh dear.
6 up to live.
The wolf gets
Will he do it?
He wanted some beef.
Can he do the pork?
No, I cannot.
Unbelievable, the bravest goblin in the world kills the Razor Gore for his fallen goblin hobies. Yeah, mate. That's amazing. Will he overrun? Nah, I'll overrun, bugger it. 2d6, I'm going to go off into the distance, 7 inches. Let's get him out there. And there he is, running away, buoyed with his conquest. What a guy, the little goblin that could. He is the man among men. He's going to become a goblin boss. And, after this battle, he'll be the next one, the Wolf Rider boss. Oh, very good. Very spicy, mate. And that's it, yeah?
I think that's finally it.
We fought all the fights. Yeesh, that was a big one. That was a big one. A sad turn for Christos, but so far they all have been. But that's all right. That's all right. They can't all be glorious. But that is it. That is the end of Beastmen, turn 2. Orcs and Goblins, turn 3. Let's see if we can rise like an orcish phoenix from the devastation that has been every turn so far. Or slash, it hasn't been devastation, it's just been every turn has been a bad turn for me. I need to roll well this turn. It'll be the first of the game. First thing, though, is the template. All right, mate. 2d6 and a scatter dice.
It's 1d6.
Oh, this one only moves 1d6?
Yeah, it's only a d6 for the Vortex of Chaos.
All right, let's see if it'll move. It'll stay right there. Very good.
That's kind of lucky.
Yeah, it's very lucky for you, mate.
Lucky.
Yeah, it means you don't take any damage.
I was expecting to take hits as soon as it moved.
Yep, no. Cool. Well, that's that. We go to my command phase, and I am going to call my once per game War from my general. So that will give me +1 combat res this turn, and reroll 1s to hit, and +1 AP. It doesn't give me +1 or, -1 AP. It does just give me reroll 1s to wound and +1 combat res for this turn. Actually, it's until the start of my next turn, so it'll be in my turn and in Damon's if they're still there. So I just need to weather this storm as best I can, so I'll do it. I'll war to my boys to see if I can get through Dragon Ogres, because Dragon Ogres are very scary, particularly on the charge with great weapons, so war. That is my command phase done. We go to the conjuration phase, and I am going to attempt to conjure Evil Sun Shinin, to give myself an aura of enchantment for my little shaman. It's going to be a 9+. Hwah! And I do get a 7 + 4 goes to 11.
It's all yours.
Very good. So because Damon pulled out of Dispel range to attempt to slap me with the Hand of Magic, he only has a single fated Dispel.
And that went well, didn't it?
It didn't go very well. So maybe it is my turn to snap.
I think so.
We shall see.
Yep.
But the Evil Sun is up. Love that. And that is going to give everyone in his command range, what is it? It's a -1 AP and re-rolling 1s to hit. So, we'll scoot him around a bit and get everybody in that lovely aura. Nice. That is my conjuration phase done. Or here is it. Do I want to get rid of that template? I actually can't dispel this because I'm not in range of the caster because he pulled back, the filthy dog. So the template stays. Love that. So that's conjuration done. We go on to declare charges. And it's time to do a little bit of charging. So the Biggins will declare a charge against the Gorgon. And do I send Gorgeous George in there as well? I think I have to. It's the only way that, I've got a chance to maybe put it down before he puts me down. This thing does have Monster Killer, which means it has Killing Blow against other big monsters. So he could just one-shot Gorgeous George, but it's on my terms and I'll get to attack first. So hopefully I can do the damage. So both of these units are going to declare a charge. Yep. Those are the only charges. These guys are going to have to take... Oh, no, they don't have to take any sort of test.
Terror, no.
They're not outnumbered. Yep, beautiful. So, all right, that's all my charges. We have to roll them now. All right, so this is an 8-inch charge for the Biggins. They need to see a 4+ on one of these 2 dice. Do they surge forward into the big cow? Nah, double one. Oh boy. So they will go a single inch forward. Yeah, lovely. Well done, boys. Gorgeous George.
Come on, George.
Come on, George.
The water's fine.
So it's a 9-inch charge for George. Okay. Giants are movement 6. I need to see a 4+ on one of these 2 dice. Gorgeous George, get your wind under you. A 5. Hey. He's making it in. Yeah.
Come on, George.
He's going straight in. George is coming in. Let's have a look at the size differential here. Oh, George. You're a little bit smaller than the great cow, but you're thick, mate. You're thick and you're ready to rumble. All right, that brings us to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, my Black Orcs have moved forward in such a way that he has a 5 charge. He would need to roll a 5. It's a 10-inch charge. So I've given him a 10-inch charge on me that he can re-roll because I'm sick of just sitting back and doing nothing. So here we are. I've put it out there. Maybe he gets the charge. Maybe he fails and I get to move forward. So, mwah! I think that's what I did anyway. I can't really remember now. The little goblin that could has swung his way around the woods, ready to take, his story of valor and victory home to the other goblins. And that's it. We already saw everything else. The successful charge from George, the failed charge from the boys. So we go back into the shooting phase. Oh yes, and my shaman moved forward in such a way that he is in range to this unit to give them the evil sun shining, but out of the 24-inch range of the dispel. So we are going unopposed except for the fates, this magic phase. Let's do some shooting. I'm going to start with the Diver of Doom. Once again, lining up on that unit. So far, I have rolled a direct hit on every template that I wanted to move onto the unit from my vortexes, and I have either misfired or missed completely with all of my others. So, I am due a beneficial direct hit. I'm due one. Let's see, here we go. The Doom Diver flies out screaming in the wind and scatters 10 inches away. I will direct him back a D3, 1 inch, and go absolutely nowhere. Nah, don't even bother. Don't even bother. No, 10 inches
we shouldn't
away.
have even been bothered.
I told you. No. Oh, wow. All right, shooting, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't all it's cracked up to be. I will go my bolt thrower into the flank of the gauze. You want to check if we're at 24 inches? We are at 24 inches to the flank of those gauze. Hitting on a 4, please. Oh, God. No hits this game so far, not a single one. All right. That's shooting done. All I've got left is some magic. Let's do some magic. I'm going to start with a Vindictive Glare from this gentleman onto the Big Moor, and this is a magic missile that can be shot into combat. How wild is that? To attempt to do a single strength 7 hit with D3 damage onto that Big Mooey to give Gorgeous George the best chance at life. So Vindictive Glare is an 8+. And I get it on a 7 on the dice match, it goes to 11.
To an 11.
You have a single fated dispel.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Going to try it?
I think I'm going to try it.
Needing a double 6.
I need a double 6.
Do the fates intervene in the favour of the beast?
No, they do
not. No, they
4.
don't. Got a 4, not bad. Strength 7 means 3s to wound the great beast. I do wound him, sir. You will have a 6-up regen. Can you do it a second time?
Oh, really do.
Can you make me cry? Can you make me sad? No,
I cannot.
Not this time, my friend.
Make you
happy. Glorious. D3 wounds. For 2. 2 wounds to him, my friend. What does it say? What? It says, their brow furrowed and their teeth clenched. The shaman glare is so intense that their enemies visibly wither. The glare of great shaman Snaggletooth just withers his muscles. Down to 2 wounds remaining. Not too shabby. All right, next we're going to go Gaze of Gork, and I'm going to try and burn a line through that unit of gauze. Let's make it happen, needing a 9+ for the gaze. That is a 6 plus 4 is 10. And I don't need to re-roll it. So boom, it does happen. 5d6 inches. Look at me getting magic off. Oh, this feels nice. How far does the gaze go? Oh yeah, okay. 11, 15, 16, 17 inches. We're going to burn through at least a couple of them. All right, I get 6 hits. I'm crossing 6 bases with my Gaze of Gork. And one of those bases is the Beast Lord, sir. So a 2-up lookout, sir, for the Lord of Beasts.
Out. He gets it.
He's all right. So
he
all
shoves
6.
One under.
Yeah, exactly. Grabs him by the scruff and pulls him in front.
Laser beam shoots across.
Excellent. It is a Strength 5 Orc Laser Eye to Toughness 4 Gores.
Yeah, 4's for Gores.
We are burning gore flesh on 3s. Ah, yep, very good. So 2 of them fail, but 4 of them are burnt asunder.
The back row goes.
Amazing. Let's read the fluff on that bad boy. Gork gives the shaman the ability to project beams of coruscating energy from their eyes, burning massive holes through everything they look at. Amazing. So he does a green Superman eyes, just melting flesh and setting their fur afire.
Whoa.
Amazing. Love it. Ah, I'm killing things. That was fun. I like magic when it works. And then lastly, I'm going to cast Foot of Gork. And I will pop it... Well, let's see if I can cast it first. Needing an 8+. Hoyo! And I do. She's coming out. Let's get that template placed. Placing the big foot right here, and this time it won't be able to be dispelled in the Beastman turn because of our range problems. And maybe, I've tried to keep it at a decent distance so that it could do some damage and maybe not go straight onto poor gorgeous George. That is my shooting phase done. The magic went good this turn. The shooting has been consistent. It's time for some combat. And... I'm not sure where I want to start. There's only 2 of them. Both of them could just make me very sad. Both of them have the potential. You know what? Let's start. Let's start with the monster mash.
George.
It was the mash. It was a monster mash. Gorgeous George getting the charge, bellowing a giant war cry, shaking the ground with his tread, coming swinging in with his great club into the enormous beef. And here we are at the giant attack table. A bunch of these give me reasonable chances to kill him outright, except Belly Flop. Belly Flop on a roll of a 2 means I can only do a single wound to him. Everything else gives me chances to do multiple wounds. A roll of 1, an Edbutt, will just do D3 plus 1 wounds to him with no regen. So an Edbutt will just kill him. A 2 will not. Everything else gives me a chance. What do we get? What does Gorgeous George do as he comes running in, bellowing his cry? George! 4, 3 to 4. Good. A mighty swing. So the giant swings its club through the enemy ranks, or in this case, at the giant thing. For this attack, the giant is subject to the random attack special rule and has an attack characteristic of D6 plus 1. And the giant's club has a strength characteristic of strength plus 1 and AP 2. So swinging at strength 7.
Wow.
So these aren't auto hits. He will have to swing to attack, but I'm getting D6 plus 1. I need a bunch here. Give it to me. Yes. 6. Which of course turns to 7 for the plus 1. Amazing. I am weapon skill 3, sir. What is yours?
I'm pretty sure 4.
What?
I'm pretty sure I'm weapon skill 4.
How dare you? For a giant Gorgon.
Weapon skill 4.
Disgusting. That's a very martially expertised giant bull thing. But such is life. Alright, so I need 4s to hit here with these 7 attacks. I've rolled very well, only missing 2. This is swinging in at strength 7 to toughness 6. We're wounding on 3s. I wound all but 2. So 3 wounds have come through, sir. This will be 3 6-up regens.
Yep, I think
you need to make 2 of them.
I need to make 2 of them.
You need to make 2 of them.
I think this is the end of the Gorgonzola.
Well, we'll see, mate. The regen could save you once again. It's done it before. Oh, no. We don't make any of them. Nope. He comes swinging in with the club.
Nice.
Slamming,
Gorgeous
smashing, and just makes mincemeat of the great cow, bludgeoning in its skull, crushing it through, splintering horns. Amazing. However, the thing can still fall over. So how this works now is the winner of a roll-off decides in what direction the great Moor is going to fall. Either, forward, back, or side to side. And if there is a unit in base contact on the chosen direction of fall, they take a bunch of hits. So essentially, it's a 50-50 roll-off for me and Damon. It's either, the strength of Gorgeous George knocked him away from me, yes, or the great weight of the bull is coming forward. All right, Damon, good luck and Godspeed! A 6! Ah, so yes, Gorgeous George, the great swing, boom, knocks him away, falling him away from him into ignominy and death. Yes, topple the great bull. Amazing. So it is only units in base contact that could be hurt. So, if I decided to fall in that way, nothing happens because nothing else was in base contact with him. But there it is. The monster mash is resolved. That was pretty cool. That's amazing. Great. Now, panic tests.
Panic tests. There are.
These guys would be within 6 for sure.
They are. So that'll be...
leadership 10.
Leadership 10. He'll be on leadership.
Do you reckon he was within 6? I'm not sure if the Razorgore was.
I reckon.
Yeah, you reckon? Yeah. Yeah, no, he was. Totally. All right, well, leadership test for everybody. Is the Razorgore within 12 of your general?
It doesn't matter because...
you can't use it.
Because stupid Razorgore are not under the control of anybody. They just do their own thing.
Yep.
Now, both these units have Chaos, the Mark of Chaos Undivided, so I re-roll panics.
All right, so who are we rolling for?
I'll roll here on a 10.
Yep.
For that.
Should be fine. All good with a 9.
And the Chariote...
11?
Is 11, which is not good, but I will re-roll that.
Of course.
And I will get a 7.
Very nice.
And then we will roll the pig.
The Gore of Razor.
The Razor Gore and
Leadership 6?
He
passes. Disgusting. Get that filthy moor off here. I'm going to overrun.
You're going to overrun?
Yeah. Okay. See if I can hit the back corner of that unit. Yeah, 2d6. Nice. 3 inches. Boo. Damn it. We'll stumble him forward. He's just gone to stand over the corpse and bellow at it for a little bit. Amazing. There he is. Well, he got out of charge arc. That's something. Boo hiss, but such is life. Excellent. Love that for Gorgeous George. And now this, the great charge of the Dragon Ogres against the stunned Boar Boys. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. All right, sir. Would you like to declare any challenges with your Shartak?
No.
Okay, well, my general will declare a challenge.
Yes.
Because I need to try and soak some of these wounds, and he's got the best chance to soak them. Yep. So, come at me, boy. Let's see how you do.
So, challenge first.
Absolutely.
I'm initiative 4.
Oh, I'll have to check what I am. I am initiative 6. However, -2 from the Gathering Darkness. So we are swinging at the same time, both at initiative 4. So you did the charge, you can swing, mate.
All right, so hitting on 4s.
4s, weapon skill 4 to weapon skill 8.
I get
2. 2 hits, a nice average roll. Love to see it.
So strength 7.
Toughness 5. So 2s to wound, sir. You do get them both. No armor bane, so -2.
Just -2 AP.
I have a 2-up armor save for full plate shield, and I ride a war boar. So I will have 4-up armor saves against this. Raise the shield. I do. They clang off, and I survive.
Yep.
Amazing.
Nice.
All right, sir. I will swing back.
You will be.
With 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ouch, getting a single hit.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm happy with that.
Highly I bet you are, you son of a gun.
Yeah.
Stop reveling in my my bloody my failure, you filth. And then strength 6, toughness 5,
toughness
4. Wounding on 2s.
Toughness 4.
A single wound does come through, sir.
Okay.
It is AP 2.
So that'll be on a 5.
5-up armor save. And you save it.
And I save it.
That's ridiculous.
Clang.
A boar swings out and misses.
Okay.
All right, that was very disappointing for me. Ouch.
Okay. So I get four return attacks with my regular Dragon Ogres.
Indeed, hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. Yeah, that'll be nothing.
Very happy about that, Damon. I'm
sure
very happy about
that.
I'm
sure you are. You would be.
5 attacks from my boar boys, hitting on 4s. Amazing. We hit 4 of them. We are... I had re-rolls and things.
They're on
whatever. Yeah, I didn't think I rolled.
I don't think you
any
rolled
ones
any
to
ones.
So I checked the clips, and I did roll 2 1s to hit for my general in the challenge. And with the Evil Sun shining, I get to re-roll 1s. So I'll be rolling those after I finish off these attacks from the boar boys. I got 4 hits. We're strength 4 to toughness 4. We're wounding on 4s. We get 2 wounds there, my friend. So we have a single wound with a 4-up armor save and an armor bane wound with a 5-up armor save, sir. So 4 up.
4 up.
Making it. Very good. And then the 5 up. Ooh. No.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. So, we killed a guy.
Killed a guy.
Amazing.
Yep.
And then I'll just go with the 4 boars on 4s. Boars get 3 hits. Wow. And 5s to wound. For strength 3 boars, nothing. Alright, now I'm going to do my 2 re-rolls of 1 to hit from the challenge and the general. So hitting on 3s, re-rolls from Evil Sunshine, and very good. He still gets 1 hit out of it. 2s to wound for strength 6. Does get a wound, mate. And that will be AP 3, because +1 from Evil Sun and 2 for the Ogre Blade. 6. Can you do it again? No. D3 damage from the Ogre Blade.
D3.
For 1. Lame. Very lame.
Okay.
Now your stomps, mate.
I've got my 2 stomps from my Shatak, strength 5.
Into the...
Do a general.
Yep.
This is in the challenge.
Very good. Winning on 4s. One of them.
1.
He will have a 2-up armor save, which he makes.
Yeah, of course. And then 2 stomps into the
unit.
Into the unit.
On 3s. Because strength 5, did you say?
Strength 5.
Very good. And they will have 4-up armor saves. They make one of them, but a Warboss does go.
-2.
Oh.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not
minus
a special
nothing.
stomp. Yeah, it's minus
nothing. But a guy goes down. You do kill a boy, mate. Well in. That is the round done. Let's do me. So I did what? 2 wounds? 2 wounds in total. I am a close order unit. I have a banner. It is the big red raggedy flag, and I did War this turn. You did a single wound. You are also close order.
I'm also close order, and that's it.
Losing by 4, my friend. Okay. So leadership 10 -4 down to leadership 6 in total, and I am double outnumbering, so they are breaking and fleeing if they fail. 5! They hold! That's amazing. Well done. Very good. That went better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
So, that's my turn? It is. That is my turn done. It was by far my best turn. 100%, without doubt. Hooray! A good turn for the Orcs and Goblins. But that is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3. Beasts of Chaos, turn 3, and we've got some templates to swirl around, some vortexes / feet stomping. We'll start with yours, mate.
Okay, let's see where it goes.
It's going to stay right there again. This is unbelievable.
Our vortexes don't want to go anywhere.
What about mine? No.
Oh, seriously?
Well, I've gotten a direct hit 3 turns in a row on my templates. Wow. And nothing but nothing for the ones that I need them on.
That's nuts.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's nuts.
And both of them are staying there, so hilarious.
Okay.
All right, so that's templates done. Do you want to invoke some more gazes of the gods? Double down?
Why not? Why not? Let's
for
see.
The
Beast Lord.
The Beast Lord.
A 2.
That'll be a just this turn thing.
Yeah, that'll be a just this turn. It might be initiative. Yeah, +1 modifier to initiative till the start of my next sub phase.
Yeah, okay. Your turn and my turn.
And then I'll do my BSB.
Yep.
Because why not? And he's got a 3. He gets +1 toughness until the next start of
not bad.
phase.
We've got some stupidity tests for both of them.
We do have stupidity. So
10 for the general.
10 for the general. Passes on a 9.
And the BSB.
BSB.
He's stupid.
He's stupid.
That means the unit's stupid.
That means the unit is just stumbling forward into
the template.
Into the template, unless I can get rid of it.
Which you can't. You can't dispel it.
Which I can't dispel because I'm not in range. So they're stumbling into
onto the template.
Nice.
Do they go half a normal move, their full move?
I'll have to look it up. I think they...
Because that'll happen in compulsory, right?
It does.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. So no charges, they'll just stumble forward.
My God, the eye gaze of the gods bites in the ass. Rough, mate. All right, so what's next?
So I'm going to cast Demonic Vigor onto my Dragon Ogres, needing a 9 up.
Needing a 9 up.
That will not do it.
That will
not on a
do
3.
It. Ouch, God.
Not on a 3.
Mate.
A 3's better than a 2 in the circumstances. That's the way I look at it. If I'm going to fail on a 3.
It's the silver lining, baby.
You know, it is. It's something.
All right, so that's conjuration phase done.
That's all of that done.
Which means we go on to movement.
Movement phase. At the beginning of the movement phase, I'm going to dispel the vortex.
Indeed, choose to end the vortex.
I'm going to choose to end the vortex. It is going to go.
Which we could have done at the start of the turn. It didn't move. We talked about this. We're like, hang on, when can you choose that?
Yeah.
We could have done it before, at the start of turn sub-phase, which means there wasn't any risk of hurting him. Declare charges.
Declare charges. I have a couple of charges to declare. We're going to declare 2 charges here into your boys there.
Into my boys.
We are going to declare a charge with the Jabber Scythe into the flank of your
my boys
there.
That's a big deal.
And we're going to...
is that terror?
That will be terror.
Yes.
I have to declare a charge with the
harpies.
harpies.
We got to get out of the way.
And I think I'm going to do that on the Black
Boys?
Yeah,
those the Black Orcs?
Yeah.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. See if you can lock down the Black Orcs. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, that's a lot of charges. I have to take that one, and that will be a terror test. Do I just want to cop these units in my face? Either that, or I'm declaring to flee and probably popping through this unit off the board. I have to take it and hope. All right, hold. I'm holding across the board, mate.
Okay.
Holding across the board. I'll start with this terror test.
Yeah, as soon as I declare a terror test on those guys.
Leadership 9 now, because I've lost my rank from Warband. Please no? Yes. My sweat glands were pumping, ladies and gentlemen. Then, roll them out. Where do you want to start?
Roll up here. It's a charge of 7.
Yep.
I've got the Razorgore have Swift Stride.
Ah, very good.
Look, I'll do the Chariot first. He's just got regular
very good
charge.
Yep, so 7 plus the high die of 2d6. 4, 11 should be in.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure, no problem. Yep. And then the Razorgore going at the same time. Getting a 6 plus it's what, 7?
7, so 13.
I reckon they're both in, so we would just need to go straight forward while attempting to maximize. Ending up right there, maximizing the model's in-base contact. Very good. Excellent.
And then over here on the flank, the harpies.
That's going to be...
That's the crucial one.
It is a 16-inch charge to get to the flank of the Black Orcs with the harpies. They are fly 10. Let's see it. 5 plus a Swift Stride die means they're at least getting there.
That's a 1.
So just the front one is going to make it.
Okay.
And everything else will line up in a line behind them.
Okay.
That's pretty funny. All right, we'll get that moved in. The harpies end up conga-lined into the side of the Black Orcs, and the Jabber Scythe does slam into the flank of the Boar Boys. It was 8.5 inches away, and it's fly 9, so we didn't need to roll it. It just flapped its way in there. It's bad news bears for my Boar Boys. It's going to be interesting. That's the charges. Everybody made it. Spicy. We go to compulsory moves.
These nice compulsories.
The sad compulsories.
Here we go.
So the whole
5
unit
inches
stupidities its way 5 inches.
Straight forward.
All right, so from here all the way back, so it's just these 2 files didn't go across the template, so it ends up as 20 of them, including the Beast Lord, the very stupid Battle Standard Bearer that has caused all of this problem, and the True Horn. All right, what do you want to start with, mate?
I'll start with the Beast Lord.
Beast Lord on a 1, he takes a wound, he's all good.
I'll just go across the line.
Wargore.
So the Wargore, I hope he takes a wound.
He deserves it, but no, he's all good.
No.
And the True Horn.
The True Horn, he gets to roll the 1. He does. He gets to roll that because he's part of the unit that has move in open.
Move through cover?
There.
Yeah,
so
beautiful.
Okay.
And then
now
17 more. We'll just roll 10 and then 7.
Yep.
Any 1s do get to be re-rolled for move through cover.
So this is where we're looking for the beast symbols.
Indeed, and we get 3 of them.
3 of them. So we get to re-roll them.
Indeed.
And we get 1. So
does die to the dangerous terrain.
1 has died.
And then rolling another 7.
And now another 7.
And no
nothing
beast
there.
symbols. All right, so only one dice in the dangerous terrain.
But now we've got
pretty good.
the
actual
spell itself.
Yes, the damage of the foot itself as it comes crunching down. So I'd like to think the dangerous terrain was set from like the crater that he put, from the first stomp, and then they've moved into it, and one of them has tripped and fallen into a toe groove and died, and now the actual foot is coming down yet again, and it's doing D3 plus 3, strength 3 hits, strength 5 hits. Lame. It is doing a total of 4. 4 strength 5 hits. We are killing on 2s? No, 3s. 3 of them, my friend. 3 of them do get stomped into the ground by the great foot of Gork. Boom! The dust rises as the foot crunches them down, grinds the heel. Woo! Things happened. All right, that is compulsories done. We go on to remaining moves, which will be it's just them.
Yeah, just them.
Are you going to move them?
I will move them.
Fantastic. Well, we'll be back with that. So this is where that unit is now, and this is where the unit ends up. So they have basically just shuffled forward enough to get back into dispel range of my shaman, because he was not enjoying me just throwing magic at him indiscriminately, and also to get in range to shoot some stuff at Gorgeous George. He's got a vendetta.
He does.
Speaking of that, shoot some stuff at him, mate.
Shoot some stuff. Here comes a fireball at Gorgeous George.
Very good.
Needing an 8 with a +2 to the roll.
Getting
an 8, so that'll be on a 10.
That'll be on a 10. Yep. I will attempt to oppose it. Getting a +4 to the roll. A 7 plus 4, I do get rid of it, my friend.
That'll do it. Yep. Nice, okay. The summoning, here we go. Casting on a 9.
I'm getting +4 to the roll. Oh, double 1!
There we go.
Double 1! No!
There we go.
David, no! Miscast! Brutal, David. Oh my goodness, mate. Mate. When it rains, it pours at the moment, mate. Ouch.
Here we go. Let's see let's roll and see what happens, shall we?
What happens to the poor shaman?
It's a 4.
A 4?
It's a dimensional cascade.
Oh.
There's an ethereal tornado. I center a 5-inch blast template over the wizard, and every model risks being hit and suffering a strength 10 hit with AP -4.
Oh, that is goddamn dimensional cascade. All right, well, we'll see how many of these poor gores are getting clapped. All right, so the shaman and the 2 closest gore are completely under the template and being hit, and one of them further back is on a 4+, getting clipped. Does the clippy come into the hit pool? He does not.
1.
Lovely. The 2, let's do the 2 gore.
Do the 2 gores.
To the 2 gore, getting killed on a 2+.
On a 2+.
Strength 10.
They
are vaporized. Obviously, you don't have to take those ones though, because it would take away your coherency.
Yes.
So surely you just pull from somewhere else, because that's what the coherency rules say.
Yes, that was.
So then the 2+ to wound the shaman himself. Yes, and he takes a wound. Down to 2 remaining, I'm assuming.
I would say so.
Oof! Oh my god, a miscast and a dimensional cascade, no less. My goodness, that's
exciting.
That was some drama right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, rough stuff for the beasts. The tide is turning. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh no, you've still got a template you can throw down, right? You've got a vortex.
I have a vortex, but I'm really nervous about casting a vortex. But
do you dare cast another spell?
Yeah.
We are opting to cast the chaos vortex. All right, my friend.
I think since it is a vortex of chaos, it deserves to be cast to cause as much chaos as it possibly could. So here we go on an 8+. That's what 6, 10. So that's needing an 11 to dispel.
Very good. Needing to see a 7 on the dice. I only get a 6, so the vortex is being placed, sir. Get it on the table. And there it is, a swirling vortex of chaos, a rent in reality, just right there, opens up between the units. My god, this battlefield is nothing but chaos and death! Love it. That's the shooting phase done. It's combat time, sir, and we've got a few of them.
We do.
Where do you want to go?
I'm going to start over here with the chariot and the razor gore.
Let's get in tight on it. Here we are. The razor gore and the chariot coming slamming into the front rank of the biggins. At last, the biggins are finding combat. Potentially not the one they were hoping for. But let's see it. All right, mate. Let's see those impact hits.
I'll just roll Primal Fury
good idea.
First.
Which one?
So the chariot.
Chariot, Primal Fury. No.
Will fail.
Yep.
And
The Razor Gore.
The Razor Gore will pass.
Pass. Amazing. Oh, that's pretty good for the Razor Gore.
So let's go with the impact hits as previously mentioned.
Yes.
So D6 plus 1 for the chariot. 3.
Just 3. Sad. Strength 5,
Strength
winning
5.
on 3s. Killing on 3s. All 3.
All 3.
Boom, boom, boom. 3 of the boys do go down. Oh, this unit is getting minced.
And then D3 impact hits from the Razor Gore.
Very good. For 3. Oh, boy.
And these are strength 5
Again,
as well.
killing on 3s.
That
One.
will only be 1.
1, my friend.
One of them.
Boom. And then everything else.
So the Razor Gore, let's do the Razor Gore's attacks. Weapon skill 3.
Very good. Hitting on 4s. Oh, 1 hit.
Primal
Ouch.
Fury, which is
Reroll 1s.
very lucky.
Wow.
So I get to reroll the 1.
That is a big deal. Getting 2 hits in total.
2. Strength 5.
Strength 5, winning on 3s. Just 1. Armor Bane kills another one. Boom.
Okay. Let's go with the Tuskors.
Tuskers.
Weapon skill 3.
Yep, hitting on 4s.
Neither hit.
Nope. The Gore
The Gore with the spear.
on 4s. Gets the hit.
hit.
Wounding on 4s. Gets a wound. AP 1 on the charge
AP
means
1.
kill. Bam.
And then the best Gore.
Yep. It was the best of Gore, it was the worst of Gore. And I will be attacking at the same time as the best of Gore.
Okay.
Getting a single hit
It's a hit.
and winning on 2s because great weapon. Boom! Yep, you have just carved out a large chunk of that unit. I'll get 2 attacks back in total from my champ.
Nice.
So, and he will attack, I don't know, toughness 4 on that thing, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll attack that. Hitting on 4s. Or what's the weapon skill?
The weapon skill is...
You've got different weapon skill. Oh no, it's all 4, right? Yeah.
yeah.
So hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Getting 2 hits. Amazing.
Nice, okay.
Strength 4 for biggins. Wounding on 4s. No wounds. Very good. No
That's
reroll
unfortunate.
1s. Yes. Well, mate, you have stomped them into oblivion. 7 wounds and 2 close order units.
1 close order. Razor Gore on close order.
Okay, 1 close order unit. I have a rank and a banner. And that is all. Oh boy.
Oof.
Yeesh. And you were worried about this fight.
Yeah, I was.
don't
And
know
I should
why.
not have been.
No,
This
clearly.
is- no.
Clearly not.
As you said, the impact hits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and just the general attacks. Did great. So they are leadership 7, 8 for the rank. Down by 6 is leadership 2. Leadership 2, re-rollable for the battle standard bearer. Can we do it? Re-rolling. No, we are going to fall back in good order, sir, because we did pass our unmodified leadership. I will be going back. Do you want to chase?
I will pursue.
You will pursue
Yeah,
with both?
I will. Yeah, with both.
Very good. I will go back the high dice of these 2d6, which will be 4 inches, and you will pursue. 4 inches, do you want to roll them up?
Yep.
So this guy, 2d6, only a 3 will fail. No, he's all good. This one, a 3. The Razor Gore doesn't make it. God. But let's get that moved. And after falling back in good order, rallying and reforming, this is how the unit has ended up. The Razor Gore did not make it, and the chariot did. Razor Gore went 3 inches, right? So it should just be just an inch away. We've still got more combats to fight, sir. Do you want to do the harpies or do you want to do the big one?
I'm going to do the big one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yep, in the hopes that you end up running through.
I don't know. Yeah, I
Makes
guess.
sense. It makes sense. Well, it's the Slith first, mate, because it did a charge.
The Jabber Scythe has 5 attacks.
Yep.
Weapon skill 4.
Very good. Hitting on 4s. Can you put her over there for me? Getting 3 hits. Where's... yes. Yeah, I keep looking at that symbol.
I know, thank you, Games Workshop,
I know.
to do that.
Bad
but it's
old
only,
Games
it's only
Workshop
2.
tactics.
So
Strength.
this is Strength 5.
Winning on 3s.
1.
A single wound. AP?
AP2.
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 Wow, 4 up. No, our 3 up armor save goes up to a 5 up armor save. Raise your shield, Boar Boy. No, our Boar Boy goes down to the Great Slith. Boom. Very good. Does he have any other attacks?
That's it. That's all he's got.
It's him done. All
That's
right.
him done.
I will be attacking first from your great weapon boys this time, my friend. Let's go with the challenge. Let's see if my general can put down this Shartak. How many wounds does he have left?
He's got 1.
He's got 1 wound left.
He took 3. Holy
Very
dooly.
good.
Wow.
All right, 4 attacks coming back from my boar boss. Brogg, Porkchoppa, Brogg. Hitting on 3s. Very good, getting 2 hits, but he is still re-rolling 1s for the evil sun shining. Doesn't convert it. He's wounding on 2s. He gets 2 wounds, sir, and these are AP -3 with the Ogre Blade because of Evil Sun Shining and its native AP.
So that'll
6
be
ups.
6 up.
2 6-ups.
And if he doesn't make them, he's dead.
Yeah, cut him down.
No, he's dead.
And he's worth 2 because it is a challenge, overkill.
Overkilled.
Let's see if the boar can stomp him down. The boar hits. The boar doesn't wound. Very good, but the Shartak is killed. And then I'll put my remaining boar boys into the last guy. That'll be at 5 attacks. 5 attacks from the remaining boar boys, the front rank, and the champion, the boss, the biggin boss, hitting on 4s. Ooh, re-rolling 1s though. Spicy, getting 2 hits so far. Re-rolling for the Evil Sun Shining. Does convert 1 in the end. Love to see it. And we are strength 4 to tough 4. We are wounding on 4s. A single wound, my friend. A single wound at AP 1. So 4 up armor save. Takes a wound. Down to 3 wounds remaining.
3 wounds remaining.
And then it will be the 4 boars going into him, hitting on 4s. Getting no hits, but re-rolling 1 for the sun. No, very good. Well done, boars. All right, mate, you can swing back.
3 swings back.
On 4s.
I'm going to put 1 into your champion.
Very good, makes sense.
I'll just use the red dice for the champion.
Very, very good. On 4s. You do hit the champ and 1 other. Very good. 2s to wound. Good strength 7. Great axe. Oh, God. I don't know, mate. You make the call. You choose.
I'll re-roll.
You're a gentleman. Very good. 2 wounds, both at armor bane. Spicy. So -3, which means 2 6-up armor saves. The boar boy champion on a 6. Ha! No. And the other regular boy, no. He does manage to slay 2, mate. The champ and 1 other. Well in.
And now 2 stomps.
Yes, the stomps do come through. Oh, gosh. At strength 5?
Strength 5.
Winning on 3s.
1.
No armor, rend, no AP.
No AP.
3 up armor save. Boom. You do kill another one with the stomp, mate. Well done. Yeah. Oh, that was big kills. Big kills, my friend.
That helped. For sure.
It
I needed to do that.
All right. Let's do you, mate. You did 4 wounds in total.
Yep.
You've got a flank charge.
Yep.
Close order?
Close order.
And a close order unit.
And a terror which will...
that doesn't affect this.
Yeah, it doesn't affect this.
I did, what, 3 wounds?
3 wounds.
Yep, 2 in the challenge and 1 to the other guy.
Correct.
I have a banner. It is the big red raggedy flag, and Wa still counts. And I am also close order, so I win by 1.
Really? Okay. The war still counts. Okay.
Yeah, it goes my turn and your turn.
Okay.
Yep, and so it's until my next turn that the war runs out.
Wow, you win by 1.
So the Javislith is not in range for the general, so it will be going down to leadership 8, from 9 down to 8, and he will be going from 10 down to 9. Who do you want to roll first?
I'll roll the Dragon Ogre first.
Dragon Ogre first. 10 fails, re-rollable for the Battle Standard Bearer.
Rerollable for the Battle Standard Bearer.
Yep, he's going to stick it out. Very good. And then leadership 8 for the Jabberslith. Double 1, the insane bravery. Very good, the combat will continue. Spicy. Ah, that's savage. All right, and then this. This fallacy of a combat. All right, mate, you get to attack first with your
two attacks. Strength 3.
Hitting on 4s. Getting a hit.
1 hit.
Winning on 5s for strength 3 to a toughness 4 Black Orc. Oh,
I do a wound.
A wound!
I do a
You
single
filthy
wound.
dog. A 3-up armor save. Don't you dare. Don't you dare kill an orc. No! He does. The single harpy flies in and tears the throat.
One orc.
Yep, just comes in, it tears the throat out of one Black Orc. How utterly ridiculous. I'd have 2 of them striking back at you from my flank. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Rerolling 1s for Evil Sun Shining. Very good. Strength 4. Toughness 3. Winning on 3s. 2 wounds, sir. They got any sort of armor?
No.
I will just carve 2 of them down. Lovely. All right, let's do me. I did 2 wounds. I've got 2 ranks and a banner, and I'm close order. You got me in the flank?
Yeah. Do skirmishers?
Break ranks? No.
No, not
Oh,
break
they
ranks,
still
but
claim
they
flank charges.
Okay.
Absolutely, and there's actually no minimum unit strength that needs to claim a flank charge anymore. So you are losing by 5, my friend.
On a 10.
All right. Yeah, leadership 5, re-rollable. There, they're running so far, and 4! No! I can't believe it! No! Ah, that's such a big deal. I don't get to charge with my Black Orcs. I can't believe it. Disgusting. Goddamn harpies. Wow, that's very disappointing for me.
That is. that should not have happened.
Shouldn't have.
No, it should not.
Life.
That is not what should have happened.
Instead, my Black Orcs are getting charged. That's so sad. All right, well, such is life, swings and roundabouts. That's the turn. Yeah, you brutalized my biggins, and you will continue to next turn. You brutalized my boar boys, but I managed to just win the combat and thus hold. Now, actually, this whole combat needs to shift 2 inches that way because they are holding. This combat needs to shift 2 inches this way. So we'll move this and we'll be back because we are falling back nowhere. We're giving ground. So after looking at how falling back in good order or / giving ground works properly, this is actually where we are. They've given ground 2 inches and both of these units have given ground 2 inches. I'm pretty sure we should have done that last round with them, but we're at this point. I am now going to attempt to restrain on both of these units rather than following up. Because it's my turn next, which means I want to be able to get the charge, and obviously I want to be able to get that charge. So let's try it. Leadership 9, we'll start with this unit of Black Orcs. Ah, they roll the 11. God, very good. So they will just follow up. I'll keep them in my flank because why wouldn't I? I wouldn't show my my front, my flank to that unit. Although if I win, I get to reform, and in this way, yeah, okay, I'll reform some of my fronts here. God! Reforming and following up with my Black Orcs right there so that I can actually put some damage into them and hopefully finish them, and then restrain and reform on my turn to cop the charge that is coming. Let's attempt to restrain with my boar boys. Leadership 9, yay, they restrain, so they'll get the charge on my turn. And we've done it. We have completed a convoluted turn of combat. Oh God, it was messy, ladies and gentlemen, but we got there. And that is it. That is the end of Beastmen Turn 3. Orcs and Goblins, turn 4, and it's template time. Yeah, baby. It's my turn, so let's do mine first. Let's see if, for the 4th time, this template will just not move, or if it'll finally move and do some goddamn damage. Hopefully not to me. Let's go that way. Come on. Hiya! It's going 5 inches this way. Interesting. Let's get that moved. That looks spicy. And that is where the Great Foot of Gork ends up, stomping its way across the unit and, you know, boom, hitting right there. Doing D3 plus 3, strength 5 hits. Ooh, for 5. Not bad. Stomping and killing on 3s. Ah, 2. 2 gores do get stomped down, my friend. Stomp down killers. And now, your template, please. D6 and the scatter. Where does she go? Oh, 5 inches that way. The Chaos Vortex goes swirling through the dragon or ogre, ending up on the other side of him doing it. What was it? D6 plus 1?
D6 plus 1, strength 3.
All right. Oh, that's mashed potato. Go again. Yeah. 1. There we go. A total of 2 hits.
2, strength 3.
Wounding on 5s. A single wound, sir. No AP.
No AP.
3 up arm save.
3 up.
Very good. It hurts him not at all.
He doesn't want a bit of chaos vortexing.
That's template time done. We go into Conjuration. Evil Sun Shining ends. I'll choose to end this at the start of the Conjuration phase. I am going to attempt to conjure Evil Sun Shining, and I need a 9+. Boom. Oh wow, I roll an 11, mate, so you need to roll a double 6 to stop it.
Yeah, I've got to give it a go. But I don't.
No, you roll an 11. A high roll, but still,
but not enough.
The evil sun continues to shine. It's shiny, bright sun, shining down on me. And then that's the only enchantment that I have. So we go into declare charges. And I'll charge my boar boys back into that dragon ogre. Try to finish it off. Give it a shot. So we can't fail. We just go straight in. Dun, 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 bang. Getting everybody in. And that's charges done. I will do some remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And well, this is where everything ends up. My wizard has done a minor shuffle to the side to keep people in radius of his evil sun shining, and Gorgeous George has just wheeled around to get close to the rear of that big filthy unit. So that will be bringing us to the shooting phase. I am going to start with the Diver of Doom, and this will be the 4th turn. 4th turn, Doom Diver. This is your time to actually do some damage, mate. Again, centered on the Gore Herd. Here we go. Blah. 2 inches off. Amazing. That is the best roll by far, and I can bring it back D3 for 1. So it'll go 1 inch off the center in that direction. We'll get the template out, and we'll be back with how many goes. They're getting clapped. I have 9 clipped by the template and 2 completely under. And 2 of the clips are, one is the true horn and one is the very stupid BSB. We've got lookouts. Oh no, wait, I have to even see if they come in the pool first. The stupid BSB is in the hit pool, and the true horn, the champion, is not. True horn is safe. Look out, sir, for the BSB.
I hope he fails this.
You deserve it. Yeah, he's got it. Very good. So just a regular guy comes in, and then the rest of the clips coming into the hit pool on 4 pluses. Get in the pool, boys. The water is fine. Oh, wow. All right. Yep. That was a good roll. So that means a total of 8 hits have come through. 1 of them is being hit directly under the dot at strength 8 as the screaming goblin comes smashing into their ranks, killing him on a 2. Very good. 1 of them is completely obliterated, and then the chunks of goblin bone and hunks of horn and bits of weapon go splintering out into the unit, killing on 4s. Yeah, not bad. Ending up with 4 wounds. 5 kills in total. That is above average. We looked at the averages, and it should have been 3 to 4. And we got 5. Not too shabby. That was a big swing. A big swing for the Goblin Doom Diver. You finally did it, mate. Yeah! Up next is the Goblin Bolt Thrower. We are going to slam into the flank of the Gores. We are at under 24 inches, so half range, 4s to hit. It's 50-50. It's missed every shot so far. Can they do it? Is this the turn of Goblin shooting? No, of course it's not. Very good at 2. Boo hiss, boo earns, and then it is magic time. I will do a Gaze of Gork to try and again get my burning Superman eyes into that unit. It is a 9+. Hiya! Oh mate, I get big dice on 11. You need a double 6. Oh, you almost did. Oh my god, no. But you rolled an 11, which is not enough. That's a bit sad. That's boo. So I will again, we'll figure out the maximized line that I can get. I do need to roll the 5d6 for how far it can go.
Oh, yes.
Let's, oh geez, drop dice. Never count. Looks like she will be going, what is this? 15 inches. We'll have a look what we can get with that. Maximizing the blazing eyes at 7 hits across the unit. One of them is the general, and one of them is Senor Stupid. Sorry, what's his name? Groth? Groth, apologies.
Groth the Stupid.
Groth the Stupid, Groth the Stone-brained.
As he will be known.
We need 2 up lookout sirs for them, mate. Let's start with the general.
Let's
2 up.
start with Yarik. He gets a 4.
Very good.
And
Alas, poor
Groth,
Yarik.
Come on, roll a 1. Roll a 1 for Yarik. For Groth.
No, so it will just be the unit at strength 5. So we are killing on 3s. Oh, God. Okay, I'm rolling absolute fire at the moment.
Okay. What's that? 6?
6 of them, mate.
Are we getting close to panic, surely?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, surely that would have been 25% at this point. That's 11 out of them gone. God.
That's got to be panic,
Yeah. So that'll be a panic check for them, mate.
Yeah.
And now at leadership...
well, 8. Yeah.
Leadership 8.
Leadership 8.
8. Sticks the landing. Beautiful. Love to see it. Oof, but wow, we're doing the damage now. It's finally happened.
I think we're getting close to the end, my friend.
Mate, it's starting to look like that. I mean, like, yeah. Ugh. And then I've got Vindictive Glare. And who am I glaring at? Oh, the Chariot. Yeah, I'm gonna Vindictive Glare the Chariot. Okay. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling. I want to help my beautiful orcs over here. So I need an 8 for it. Oh man, I rolled an 11 again. Jesus, that's atrocious. Double 6? No. All right, so it will just be a single strength 7 hit, which means wounding on 2s. Yes, and then D3 wounds. Just for 1. Boo hiss. Boo wounds. So down to 3 remaining. And Foot of Gork. Yeah, go it all. Do it all. Foot of Gork. I get a 10. Wow. I rolled 2 11s and a 10 this round, Damon.
Yes.
That's...
I've noticed you're really good rolling.
Outrageous.
I'm impressed.
Outrageous. I'm sorry, Damon.
I'm impressed, and I will not be stopping that.
Very good.
Have a foot
I will.
on the table.
Bring the foot. Here
Bring
it
the
comes.
foot down.
And the great Foot of Gork comes slamming down, boom, in between the 2 units, shaking the earth of the Badlands once more. That's the shooting phase done. It is time for combat. Let's start with the one that is going to go poorly for me. We'll start with the Chariot, my friend. Right. D6 plus 1. Impact hitios. Oh, okay. 7 of them.
Let's
make
up a little bit of ground.
Indeed.
Okay, so strength 5.
Killing on 3s. Oh yeah. Missing 3?
Missing 3.
So 4, my friend. Yeah. Very nice.
I also just need to roll Primal Fury.
Oh yes, of course. Please do. Primal Fury.
No
Primal Fury.
There is no.
Then you can go with the rest of your guys.
So let's go with the 2 tusk scores.
Yes.
Weapon skill
3. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh, gets them. Strength 4 on the charge.
Strength 4.
They're strength 3 base, right?
They are strength 4.
Getting 2 wounds though, mate, and they've got AP on the charge, no doubt.
Yeah, they've got the razor tusks.
Very nice, very good. You kill another 2 with the boars. Impressive. The gore.
The gore
on 4s. Missing.
Nothing.
And the Bestigor, who I'll be attacking at the same time as
a 4.
Gets a 4 and then a 2. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, it's off the table.
Not quite. Yes, very good. He does slay 1, but I will have him to potentially attack back. But how many did you kill? 1, 7. That is the whole front rank.
Wow.
So it will just be my champion.
Champione
hitting on 4s. Oh, we get some.
2.
Wound. Oh, Drop dice never count. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, my friend. No AP, so just 4 up armor saves. Ah, very good. Clinks them off, my friend. You did max wounds.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 7 of them. And I have a banner. So again, I'm losing by 6. Down to leadership, not good. 3 or 4 won't do it. I am going to fall back in good order because I did roll under my leadership.
Yes.
Under my unmodified leadership, but below my modified. So do you want to chase?
Yes.
Very good. I will be going back the high die of 2d6, 6 inches going back and then reforming, and you will follow 5 inches. You don't catch them. That's all right. That does mean you won't be able to well, you can charge, but you won't get impact hits because you'll be an inch away.
I'll be too close. Yeah.
We'll get them moved. And this is where we ended up. I did roll the panic check for the Doom Diver off camera, and they failed and ran off the board because they were within 6 of this unit when it fell back in good order and broke from combat. Running away. I'm glad that had one moment of glory before it left the field, but that is where those 2 units end up. The bolt thrower was just far enough away. Let's do this ridiculous fight that should not be here, but let's do it. I just followed up. What's the initiative of a harpy?
5.
Wow, okay. Harpies are definitely going first. All right, mate, it's going to be 2 attacks apiece, so 8 attacks.
Attacks 2.
Hitting on 4s, no doubt. Yes. Ooh, no. Yep. Well, 4 hits. That's a nice average roll. 5s to wound, though, because strength 3 harpies. None. Oof. Okay, and then all of the Black Orcs. Let's do it. I'll do Big Boss Zog first. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. He gets 3 hits, 2s to wound with his great axe. He does get 2 wounds. What gives me reroll 1s on to wound? What gives me that?
Your choppers? I think you chop it.
I think it does. I'll reroll it and then I'll check. All right, I killed 3 of them. I tell you what, there's only 1 left. I'll just roll.
Just roll a handful.
That many. Add 3s to hit.
There you go.
Very good. And 3s to wound. I killed the last one. All right, the unit is destroyed. I will attempt to restrain and reform, which I do. Lovely. No panic, surely not. Beautiful. All right, we'll get them reformed. And that is where the Black Orcs end up after restraining and reforming. We are back to the fight between the Dragon Ogres and Brogg Porkchoppa and his pork boys. Let's see if we can finally put a nail in their coffin. I'm just going to start with Brogg because he's on the charge and he's the man.
He's the man.
He's got 4 attacks plus 1 for Furious Charge. He is going to be hitting on 3s. Very good, getting 3 hits, re-rolling 1s for the Evil Sun Shinin. Boom, getting 2 hits. And worth mentioning that the reason why this is getting so far, the fact that it's because it's his command range. But I'm getting +3 to the length of all of my spells because of the Idol of Mork, which is allowing me to keep this big bubble of these reroll 1s. So all hits, wounding on 2s. Yep. 5 wounds, mate, at AP -3. 6 ups.
6 ups.
5 of them.
Stranger things have happened, my friend.
You're not wrong, David.
Not today.
Not today. All right. We finally put down the Drogers. We butcher them with Brogg. Brogg does it in single combat. Oh, yeah. So what's... Yeah, panic checks for both?
Yep.
Let's do that first, sir.
Jabberslithe on a 9.
On a 9. He's all good.
And 9.
No, 8. 8 now because they no longer have the ranks of Horde.
And they're
9.
No.
They're gonna panic?
No.
Jokes, no panic check because it was only unit strength 3. So no panic, thankfully, because that was spelling the end of the game right there. I will attempt to restrain and reform, I think, because 2d6 going through potentially 2 templates. Bad news bears, no thank you. Reform on leadership 9, very good. All right, let's get them placed. reforming like this to protect the flank of the Black Orcs from the Javaslith. And that's it. That's my turn. It was a huge swinging turn for the Orcs and Goblins, namely just how high I was rolling for my spells and the amount of damage I managed to put on that unit. That was a big turn for me. But that is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Beastmen turn 4. We're starting with templates. Do you want to do yours first or shall I do mine?
I'll do mine.
Very good.
I think I'll keep it up, so it may hopefully drift towards you.
Yep, just bring it over here somewhere.
Right in here we go.
Oh yeah.
No, that's bad.
Maybe.
No, that's straight onto me. I thought it looks like.
It doesn't look good. We'll figure it out and we'll be back. The swirling vortex of chaos comes streeping and straight through the Javaslith, doing D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1, strength 3. Here we go. 5.
Ooh, for 5 of them. Wounding on 6s though, because toughness 5, Javaslith. Oh no, you've rolled 2 wounds. God. Any AP?
No, there's
no
no
AP. And what does he have?
I think he's just got a 6 up.
I thought he had heavy armor.
No. He does. Heavy armor. 5 up. Scaly skin.
Very good.
Heavy.
2 5 ups. No, he takes 2 wounds. God, that's ridiculous. Down to 3.
Down to 3.
And then my template. Here she goes. Maybe over there. Maybe in here. Where's she going? Ah, yep. Straight through the gore herd. God. Yeah, right to there. Gosh. That's disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. D3 plus 3 as the great foot stomps down for 3 in total. Oh, sorry, 4. 4 in total, slamming down onto the unit. Strength 5, killing on 3s. Ha! Quad 2. Look at that. That's pretty funny. You know, that was pretty funny.
That was nuts.
Wow.
Jiminy cricket.
That's the vortex is done. We
Yep.
have an order of madness.
Order of madness. So
8 inches, did you say?
Within 8 inches needs to make a leadership check. So it's going to be
Both of those
both
units.
of those units.
All right, so both leadership 9. We'll start with the general. These all good. The Black Orcs, the Blorks. Also good, just on a 9. They fear him not, their madness does not come. That's the start of turn stuff done. Stupidity checks for the 2 stupid men in this unit. Both at leadership 8 now, because the ranks are gone. 10 fails. That was the general. They both failed, incredible.
Yeah.
God, stupidity. Okay, brutal, that is that done. We go to conjuration. I'm assuming you'd like to try and unbind the template. And you do, for sure. So, vroom, the great foot goes back into the ether, however you want to say that. Magic me, my friend, or / you would be doing your buffs, your enchantments and hexes. Do you have any?
I got Gaze of the Gods.
Are you doing it? Why not at this point?
Why not? Stas, what have I got to lose?
You're right.
Let's do the general.
When you're right, you're right.
I got a 5.
It's something good.
I think he's got toughness for the rest of the game.
Yep. Something spicy for sure. That's
something that's going to not matter.
Yeah.
+1 attacks.
Wow, very nice. And the
Groth, the useless. He's on a 2.
Yep.
He's feeling a bit sprightly.
Yeah,
he's
bit of
getting a
initiative.
+1 initiative.
Yep, he's feeling quick on his little cloven hooves.
That's it.
Declare charges.
2 charges there. Chariot and the Razor Gore.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because we are an inch apart here.
We are apart.
Yep. Very good. I'll hold. And Razor Gore here or there?
Yeah, I'll go into your
the bolt thrower.
Bolt thrower.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, bolt thrower.
Why not? No charge from the Slith.
No.
So it is just these 2 charges here. Yep. This is auto in.
And I'll just roll.
Yep. Roll this one here.
That's for the.
So 3
plus a swift stride.
Yep. Yeah, beautiful. So in 100%. Dun, 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 clunk, and then clunk. Or do I align to you? I can't remember how do skirmishers align to each other. Actually, I don't think you're a skirmisher.
No, I'm not a skirmisher.
So I would align to you.
I think I'm open order.
Yeah, I go like that. Then we would go on to compulsory moves.
And I've just got
one stupidity forward.
Stupid move.
Yep, the poor stumble forward of the stupid characters and
Please,
their units.
please charge me, orcs.
They've just lost consciousness. They think they're back in the forest somewhere and just like, gallivanting. Then it would be remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And this is where it all ends up. Give us a brief wrap up there, Damon.
There was a Jabberslide that just failed its march move.
Yeah, we rolled its enemy sighted / march block off camera.
So he didn't quite get as far away as he would like to get out of charging of some ball boys.
Yep, sad.
So he's in a bit of trouble there. He was in trouble anyway.
Yeah.
And that was about it. We failed forward, stumbled forward those 5 inches.
Yeah, did a little
Did our charges over there.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's that.
Yeah.
All right, magic, my friend, / shooting, which is magic for beasts.
I'm going to go a fireball.
Very good.
At your
blorks.
Your big blorks.
My black orcs. All right, needing an 8.
Adding 2 to the roll.
That is an 8.
It will be an 8.
I'll try and stop it. Adding 4 to the roll, which is a 9. Yep.
Let's do a summoning on the. Yeah, we'll do that on the Black Orcs as well.
On the Black Orcs.
Needing a 9. We don't.
4 is an 8.
So that won't succeed.
My God.
So we'll cast a vortex.
Magical vortex.
Needing an 8.
Needing an 8. Ooh, double 1.
That's a double 1.
God,
so
David!
Let's roll
the table.
I think the Chaos Gods they're kind of giving me a message here
what we should be doing with this game. I feel like you might be right.
6.
I don't think 6 is too bad. We were thinking about calling this, just a little while ago, being like, maybe we should stop. No, we'll play out the turn.
We'll play out the turn. I think the gods said, Damon, what? Don't even think about it. I think, what is it? What are we, 6?
6.
It's a calamitous detonation.
Oh, it's the small one.
Yeah.
The small blast.
So we're going to centre so that'll be 1 under 2 partials.
1 and 2 partials.
These 2 partials.
Very good.
So what do we...
Start with the partials, mate. Start with the partials. Do they come into the hit
Come
pool?
in the pool. The water's fine.
Odd 4s. One of them does. What's the strength of a calamitous detonation?
Strength is a strength 6.
All right, so winning on 2s.
I'll do this. Will be the Bray Shaman.
Bray Shaman does take a wound, down to 1 remaining.
Down to 1.
And his gore friend. Calamitously destroyed. Oh, dude.
You have to laugh.
You gotta
laugh.
I think that was the last spell.
That was the last spell.
And then we're over here to combat.
Yep.
Which one do you want to start with?
Well, let's go with something that's going to bring us some slight joy.
A bit of joy.
So we'll do D3 impact hits.
Yes. What'd you get? 1. Oh, gosh.
Strength 5.
Winning on a 2. Very good. 1 of them is destroyed. Black. And then 3 attacks.
I should roll my...
Primal Fury, of course.
No.
Fails.
No.
Oof.
And so that's...
4 attacks for the Razor of Gore.
4 attacks at Weapon Skill 3.
Very good. Hitting on 3s, because Weapon Skill 2 Goblins. Getting 2 hits.
Strength 5.
It's 1 less than you should have got. Sorry. 2s. 2s, my friend. Only 1 of them. A Goblin does get to strike back. Oh my God. Yep. But hitting on 4s, gets it. Winning on 6s, no. Very good. You beat me by 2, because you got 2 wounds. I am leadership 5 down to leadership 3. I do make my 5, which is impressive. But I am falling back in good order. Okay. Would you like to chase?
Yeah, why not?
Very good. I will be going the high dice of the 2d6. 4 inches back. Yep, you're coming in, so we will go romp back to the edge and you'll go smash yet again. Love that. Over here, so...
no impact.
No impact hits.
I'll do the 2 Primal Fury again.
Primal.
Oh, they did get it
Yes,
this
they
time.
have the
Okay,
fury.
So let's roll the 2 Tuskors.
2
That
hits?
will be hits.
Indeed. It'll be 5s to wound this round, because strength 3. No. And then I'm initiative 3, and the Gore is also initiative 3, I'm assuming?
He is.
All right, so we'll be going at the same time, but that's all right. You go first, hits, and 5s to wound for strength 3. Cool. Getting... oh no, do you still count as charging?
Yeah, still
you
count as
charge.
charging.
So,
I can charge.
3 is the wound. 3 is a wound.
AP -1.
The Tuskors are actually strength 4. They don't get any plus strength on the charge. I thought they were just strength 3, like my boars, and get +1 strength on the charge. Anyway, I can't remember if we rolled any 4s. We're just going to move on. We're not going to bother. So he got a wound though, didn't he? He did, yes. He rolled a 3 to wound.
The Gore got a wound.
And it's on the charge, so he just kills one. Very good. And then I would be going before the Great Weapon. Oh, no, Great Weapon charged, like, what, 1 inch? So,
Yeah, I've only got like initiative 2.
yeah, cool. So I'll be going before the Great Weapon. 8 attacks for the guys in base contact, and then a couple of extras coming in from the side, hitting on 4s. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's actually quite reasonable, and wounding on 5s. Oh, wow. Okay. 4 wounds, mate. Outrageous. 3 wounds go through, and
it's
we
dead.
kill it.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. But we did it. We killed the chariot with the biggins. Wow, biggins. They did a job. That's the turn.
That's it.
Yeah, we're
I'm
going to call
calling
it.
Yeah, I'm calling it.
That is very fair, mate.
Yeah,
that
that's
was a
it.
dismal turn for the poor Beastmen.
That's the double charge coming up here.
Yeah, exactly. The Black Orcs are about to charge him in the
That's-
front, Giant in the rear.
That is...
My unit is going to charge the Jabberslith in the flank, and Brogg should just be able to kill it in a single round of combat, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, and then doing D3 damage to it. Yeah, and then this combat would be pretty one-sided, I would assume. I mean, again, your general would outfight my battle standard bearer pretty solidly.
Yep. But with the giant in the rear coming up,
Yep, exactly. All right, my friend.
I'm just about at break point now, so you don't have to take much more. You don't even have to get rid of that unit. You've just got to plink off a few.
And it would be over.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Well, we are going to call it at this stage. So in the end, it is an Orc and Goblin victory.
It is.
Wow, it was a hard-fought one, but yes, and in the end, it is the great Brogg Porkchoppa that proves himself to be the greatest of the Orcs and sends, what's this guy's name?
Yorick Blackhorn.
Yarik Blackhorn sends Yorick Blackhorn back into the woods in shame. He's going to have to fight some duels between the other beastmen and whatnot to see if he can retain his chieftain position.
Oh, he's out.
He's out.
I think Groth is stepping up.
Groth the stone-headed? I don't know if Groth deserves it either, mate. There's got to be some other new upstart champion waiting back in the woods. Maybe his son waiting back there, you come back in shame, father. Stab him down.
Absolutely.
But there it is. The great proving grounds of the Badlands once again finds a mighty chieftain wanting, and Brogg stands supreme. A brutal game, a bloody game. But we will have a quick chat about the highs and lows in the post-game. And there it is, it is an Orc and Goblin victory in the end. Good game, David.
Thank you, Stoss.
Good
it was
game,
a ripper.
my friend.
Loved
It was.
Really
was.
Good. Well done.
A really good game that ebbed and flowed in terms of, chip leader and power position. The beasts were strong early game, sitting pretty, looking pretty strong, and really, really posturing me. And then mid game, we kind of leveled out.
Yep.
And then turn 4, Orcs and Goblins just went boof, boof. Yeah, things really.
Dice ran hot.
I did, mate.
Wounds were caused.
Indeed. Yep, the dice finally started going the way of the Stoss at that point, which was pretty gnarly. But a sweet game. I love a game where there is a push and pull of power, and this was definitely one of them. What were some of the fun and interesting points? My little goblin. My little goblin having a great moment, mate. You know,
he's a champion.
I know.
And he wasn't a champion.
I know, he was just a musician. He's going to be a champion or a boss after this. I'm telling you, I got to get myself a little like a goblin boss or something. I don't have any regular goblin bosses. I got to find one and get one on a wolf because that man deserves it.
He was outstanding.
Yeah, man, passing his leadership on super low leadership.
2 leadership tests.
Yeah, exactly. Twice, ladies and gentlemen. And then killing the pig. So good.
Bringing home dinner for all the goblins.
Bringing home the bacon.
Bringing home the bacon.
Bringing home the bacon. And then just trotting around the forest, tooting his horn happily for the rest of the game. Sounds of tooting horns echoing over the valleys of the Badlands forevermore. Yeah, so good. Gorgeous George.
Gorgeous George.
Gorgeous George.
Hurrah.
Hurrah for the giant.
Huzzah.
Yes, indeed. Huzzah. Wish I had something to smash on the ground. Huzzah, smash. Love it.
Wonderful.
Love to see him do well on his debut game. He got lucky that Gorgonzola failed the forward into his charge range and had been whittled.
Chipped away.
Yep, exactly, by the first and almost only hit of the Doom Divers. And I think he also copped a single... Did he get one single...
yes.
What was it? The Vindictive Glare.
He got glared.
He got glared at and it withered him up a bit. And then Gorgeous George came running in with his club and just bonked. Knocked him down, stood above him, you know, roaring and doing giant things. So good, so cinematic.
It's great.
What went well and what went poorly? Clearly, my artillery went very poorly. You know, 3 out of 4 turns, did almost nothing. Misfired one and destroyed it. Bolt throwers never hit a single bolt. Even hitting on 4s, you know, there were times when I was finally getting into its like ideal range. Never a hit. The Doom Diver in the end did do one solid hit on those gores and did solid damage. That was a big one that turn. My magic was not going well early game. Like I was either rolling too low so that you were just able to dispel it, or just not doing much damage if it went off. And then turn 4, it all just turned around with the gaze of the Gork,
burning eyes.
Exactly, the super orc, Superman eyes raking through the gores. You did well at first, drawing me into some crappy charges with your chariots and your pigs on the flanks. You know, you stuck them forward, and I went for it because it's hard for me not to take a charge if you give it to me.
Yeah, exactly. And they were cheap throwaway units for me.
Exactly. One chariot on the camera right flank, which then I did manage to overrun into your dragon ogres, and then spiked, you know, like really high on my like impact hits. And then got 2 wounds.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Oh, it was sad. At that point, my ass was getting burned by my luck just going... and then, on camera left flank where, you know, Mr. Goblin had his glorious moment. But otherwise, you know, my chariot just got minced up by the remaining gores and whatnot. In the end, somehow the big uns held that flank. Just barely in the end.
A couple of turns, and they just held in there as they needed to. And that's what I was thinking, maybe if I put my Jabber Scythe over on that flank, which was my first thought, to, you know, move him up and use his Aura of Madness up on the really low leadership.
Totally,
Artillery Hill.
Yeah.
Which fortunately I didn't need to do most of the game because of the
lack of artillery effectiveness.
That's it.
Oh, God, that was so rough. It just, it started to get a little oppressive for me, rolling over and over again and just scattering off and missing shots. And, you know, eventually you're like, it has to turn, right? And it did. And it did.
When you needed to. And that's it, especially with the warband rules for the Beastmen, where I'm sitting with, leadership 10, which is, such...
Silly.
is fantastic for the Beast. I love it.
Silly.
And then once you, whittled down those ranks, and that really started to... Stupidity.
Yes, yes. And we talked about this off camera while we were cleaning up. To me, this game was won and lost on the fact that Eye of the Gods got 2 stupidities turn 1. Yes, they were in a leadership 10 unit, but still, it was what? You failed 2 stupidity tests?
Two stupidity,
and we got to turn 4. So half the game, that unit was stumbling around stupid.
Wandering into vortexes.
Yes, exactly. Not getting charges when they were in a position to.
When I could have,
the first time they were stupid was the first time I'd walked in and been like, you know what, you can have a tenuous charge, a rerollable. I think you needed a 5 on the dice, which that's achievable.
It's doable.
It's
I would have taken
achievable.
it. I would have taken it.
Bloody oath. Bloody oath. But suddenly, stupidly walking forward. But then it should have been like my turn, and I'm like, I'll just kill this one this one harpy in my thing. I'll restrain, and then it's my turn to charge.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I'm failing my leadership 9, and I'm having to follow the harpies. Which means I've lost the opportunity to charge, and then it was your opportunity again, and stupid again. that who was going to get the charge between the Black Orcs and the main unit of Gores and the Beast Lord, and it never eventuated.
No, and I think that was the turn where it could have gone either way.
Yeah,
like that turn, I felt I was still in it with a chance, but that turn 4. Just flipped and it just slipped away.
I had a very good turn 4, and your turn 4 was not good.
No.
You failed a stupidity roll. You miscast with your wizard for the second time.
Blew up. He just detonated himself a couple of times.
And a friend.
A few friends. There it goes.
But what a wild game. What a wild game. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
Some highs, some devastating lows, but...
That's Warhammer.
Hell yeah, it is. That's Warhammer, baby. Warhammer. And we love it. It's a great game.
And it gives us stories to tell over the campfire.
Exactly, man. I'm going to be telling stories and thinking of stories of that Goblin Wolf Rider for a long time.
For all eternity.
And Gorgeous George. I'm so stoked for him. I was very much, debut games for new models is always a tough one. And particularly when it's immediately a beloved model.
Yes, absolutely.
Like my child, my firstborn son, is named George, ladies and gentlemen. My little George, after my father, such is the tradition of the Greeks. So Gorgeous George is both, a nod to my boy, and also to an amazing movie, and you know who it is if you've watched it. Yeah, Gorgeous George. A great game. A gnarly game. Yeah. Your Magic did not go as well as it could have. For sure. No, it was a little bit of a non-event. A lot of the time, you rolled pretty low a lot of the time, just trying to get basic spells off.
I rolled a number that just didn't even need to dispel, because I was failing to even get the basic cast.
Yeah.
So.
And early on, I was also rolling really low. Not so low that I wasn't getting the spell, but low enough that you could dispel it quite easily.
Yeah, that's it.
There was that one turn where you pulled back out of dispel range to try and really get some magic going, and nothing came of it. Nothing came of it.
And that was one of those turns where it was a bit of a risk reward. Could have come off, but then it opens up the turn for you because I'm not dispelling anything that you're casting on your turn.
And that may very well have been my turn 4. That may have been it. I don't know, actually. I think turn 4 I was just rolling 11s every turn. I rolled 11.
And I think I was 10. Rolling 11.
You were rolling 11s.
I was getting high, but not high enough.
Just not high enough.
Just teasing me with that.
I know, they had their way with Damon this round. Those filthy chaos gods were this Beast Lord is trying to prove himself,
Hubris.
The chieftain going into the Badlands and challenging, Brogg Porkchoppa in his own realm. Yeah, exactly. The hubris was too much.
It was.
Too much for the gods to take, and they smote him down with stupidity and defeat.
That's as it should be.
A great story, a great tale, and so he's going back into the forest, likely to be shanked by one of his underlings,
or spitted and roast before you know it.
So good. Or who knows? Who knows? Maybe this was the real test that he needed to force him to grow stronger.
Exactly.
He could be back bigger and badder than ever.
That's
for
it.
all we know.
I like to think of it that way.
Exactly. There's time. There's time for him.
Not with all the the flames crackling underneath.
Amazing. Oh, but there it is, guys. A great game, an interesting, swingy game, but a lot of fun.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, bloody oath we did. That was great. If you did, guys, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to support us in a financial way, consider becoming a channel member. Huge thank you to all of my current and past channel members. You know, it's because of you guys that we're still growing here, so thank you so much. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, links in the description. But until next time, I'm Stos, this is Damon. Happy wargaming, and be good to your mother.